Salute, salute. Tania, what's good? Water gang, we in the building. Y'all know how we do. Salute to everybody tapped in, man. We got a lot to talk about on this one. Let me let everybody know we in here, man. Y'all know we be going around 10:30, 11. Y'all know how we do, man. I had a long day today. But salute Tania, salute everybody coming in. We're gonna talk about Flakko. We're gonna talk about Trump, birthright citizenship. And then we're gonna get into a little bit of Africa and some FBA news. Yeah, I know how we do. Man, what's good, family? Y'all know we in the building. Shout out to 2-4, man, who hit me on the I told him to call in to the chat today. Right there in Cali, man. Shout out to Cali showing me love. Showing me real Cali love, man. All right, I'm finna go into let's go into Flakko first. And then we're gonna get into the birthright citizenship when y'all get in. But shout out to Point and Shoot. Yeah, family. So this is from Point and Shoot. He do a good job of breaking stuff down. Salute, family. Let me pull this up. I'm finna pull it up right now. So check it out. Let's get it.
All right, so Poetik Jala is going viral right now for exposing who he says disalived Draco the Ruler, and he says that he is working with detectives to try to get the suspect locked up.
You know that I have the actual name. I've been working with a detective that I can tell you that when this drop, you're going to have 1,000 people be in that detective ear putting pressure on him to really bring in arrest and really solve this. So you terrified, you scared, and it's okay.
So Jala says that he's getting his information straight from the detective that's working this homicide. And he says that he's the press conference guy for LAPD, basically, is what he's trying to say.
Bro, I'm not giving information to no goddamn body. I'm receiving information. That's different.
You're literally just you're the press conference. Hey, this is the evidence that the police
Absolutely.
have.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
What? So Jala says that the detective is giving Jala information to disseminate to the public so that the public will put pressure on the detective to bring an arrest and solve the case.
What?
That doesn't make any sense. But what does make sense, though, is the rumor that's going around in the streets saying that Poetik Jala is a WAC 100 asset and that WAC 100 is helping Jala with insider information about what's going on in LA in return for Jala promoting WAC on his YouTube channel and constantly running defense for WAC, spinning narratives for WAC in favor of WAC and making WAC look good all the time.
Now, I don't know if y'all remember, though. Check this out. Y'all remember when they was talking about that lady who did the BMF movie? She was making like 6 figures from just, turning people in, giving information on people. So I really do think it's some guys that's sitting around on these podcasts and they still work with law enforcement. I mean, it's money to be made. You turn people in and it's people making 6 figures doing that. So I'm pretty sure these dudes want to make some money
A lot of y'all may feel a way about Wack. Wack 100 is needed. Agitate Wack and make Wack resort back to his old way. Wack is 100% correct. Like I'm 100%. I believe personally, Suge Knight is lying on Wack 100, trying to get Wack 100 in jail. This is crazy, okay? Wack didn't do it maliciously. It was not on purpose. Wack had nothing but good intent. And the one thing they say, they feel like Wack 100 got 9 lives.
My gosh, this man talking so good about Wack. Call dog, what's good, family? This man speaking highly of Wack 100.
Whenever they feel like they got Wack 100 or they can pin Wack 100 down to something, Wack 100 finds his way out the situation and he becomes the victor. Shout out to Wack 100 because Wack 100 was able to locate the man Jimmy Highsmith. Wack is playing 3D chess here, bro. Wack has mastered the 48 laws of power. Wack 100 being the OG of the no jumper building and damn near the muscle at this point. But why Wack is getting so many pushback right now is because Wack done exposed so many rappers in the last month.
That's who he tied to. We all know Wack 100 police. Queen G, what's good, man? Didn't get a notification tonight. See how they doing me. They doing me. Yeah, we're gonna get on the Birthright Citizenship after this, man. But y'all know how they rocking over there on the West Coast, man. Check it out.
That people is not like, man, come, man, can we enjoy just one rapper coming home, man? Man, what? They know Wack is right. Like, and I do think that Adam has Wack 100 to thank because Wack 100, I believe, because he's in the building.
So Jala does seem to be an obvious pawn for Wack 100 in return for sensitive information about the streets. I mean, everything about that just sort of fits. I mean, they're best friends. They hang out outside of work. Their girlfriends are friends. They're constantly in Miami. They're taking trips. They're double dating. I mean, they're pretty much best friends. And it's really weird that Jala keeps helping the cops investigate people that Wack 100 doesn't like. Like, for example, Brick Baby.
That was one of the most federal things ever. You basically said that Brick Baby's version of what happened to Lil Pab was different than the public version that was put out there by the cops, and that therefore Brick Baby probably has inside information, and you're basically like implicating him. Now, I happen to know information that leads me to...
Jala openly says that he hates gang members, but he wants to be Brick Baby's friend, and I'm wondering why that is. Is it because he wants to help Wack 100 get Brick Baby locked up? What? That's what it seems like to me. And I've talked about this before. Jala befriends gang members only to get information directly from them that's not available online already, so that Jala can put it online and profit from it enormously.
So it's just okay to be a hypocrite.
Yeah, of course. What?
Look, until at least you're honest about it at this point.
Until I hate gangbangers, but I love Brick. I'm a hypocrite.
Until Trump. I think there's a lot more drastic.
So let's say Trump has an 8-year administration.
So
like
Brick Baby's locked up now, so he's out of the way. And now guess what? Jala is actively beefing with another Wack 100 enemy.
Takis chili lemon chips, light heats, big punch of lime.
Constantly going in his phone like.
Welcome to Visible Plus Pro, the ultimate wireless hack.
Munchie B.
Munchie is not looking at what Wack has, and he's looking around paranoid, not knowing who's working with Wack and who's not working with Wack. So now he just made this huge jump, and he thinking that, like, you feel me, that my documentary that's coming out has something to do with Wack when it doesn't. So hence he just jumped off the ledge and dissed me, and I'm like.
So let me explain what's going on. So Munchie B's friend is the person that Jala is saying killed Draco the Ruler. So Munchie B is upset that Jala is exposing his friend, and he thinks that Jala is getting this information from Wack 100. And Munchie B hates Wack 100. So now Munchie B is mad at Jala because he thinks that Jala is a Wack 100 asset. So Munchie turned on Jala and cut ties with him and made a video about him and talking about his family.
You hearing it now? Fuck your last name. Your last name is tarnished. Your last name is tarnished. And I'm gonna tell you, and y'all go see why your last name is tarnished. Frederick Jala.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
Frederick. If that's your real name, because hey, look, these Africans be coming from over there. Cause you came out here like when you was like 5 or something, and they're like, y'all want to be more Americanized, so y'all get some Americanized names like Greg or Joe. Y'all make just and y'all
Myron, what was his name? Myron Gaines. You feel me? Let me let him go.
y'all keep the African last name, but y'all put some white shit in front of it. Or some bullshit or whatever. If Frederick your real name, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, Frederick, Jala. I'm gonna tell you why your name bullshit. Fuck that last name on Inglewood family. Any female need to run from the Jala last name. It ain't straight. On any resume, it ain't straight.
So Munchie doing this and making this video about Jala and his family is exactly what Jala wanted, because this gives Jala the excuse to flip on Munchie and implicate him in crime. Jala does this all the time. He's a grudge holder. He'll hold the grudge his whole life, and he'll wait for the perfect time to turn. And this is the time. And this is what happened. And he's known for doing this. He's a known grudge holder. AD from the community clips has said this before.
And I his man. That's why I said he be waiting for the time to let him know how you feel about them. I don't even think that I think that they probably didn't with each other like that. And then now, you know, Munchie just says something that he can react to, and now he's like, gotcha.
So like I've been calm the last couple of months while you done took shots and shots and shots and shots, because when I go off the ledge, I want to be 100% vindicated. You feel me? Right?
This is in the realms of somebody who said from day one that they will tell on you, don't do no crime around them. They will call the police. They will do anything like that.
But you've been around that for so long. That is crazy to me. You've been around Munchie B. You've been around like this is your coworker.
And do you think that he cares about that relationship versus what he's doing on the internet right now? No.
But don't like.
And it feels like, you know, Wack played mind games with him, and you feel me? And Wack got, you feel me? Like got him to crash. But because I know Rockstar, again, I know I've said nothing.
Ain't as dumb as you think.
I've said nothing.
Know you working with Wack.
Okay, cool. I've said nothing about Munchie. Okay, cool. I've said nothing about Munchie. I've done nothing to Munchie. So now I feel 100% vindicated to do whatever I'm going to do. And I'm going to enjoy doing it. And it's going to be...
Bro, if you really fuck with Munchie, bro, you would reach out to him instead of doing that shit, bro.
I'm not reaching out to no nigga who say, fuck me and my last name. Fuck her.
You putting him in a bad position anyway about that shit you about to do, bro.
Hey, listen, man. I'm going to punish that boy, man.
So now Jala says that he feels it's not a proper use of the word vindicated, but he says that he feels justified in destroying Munchie now because Munchie struck first. So now Jala is online trolling the Bloods, trolling Munchie, really trying to destroy Munchie.
Come on, Blood. I don't understand. Blood, why this nigga so mad? Swoop. Because I'm confused, all right? If you have nothing to do with Draco the Roller's death, if you or your homies and Inglewood families have nothing to do with Draco the Roller's death, then why are you going so hard trying to get me not to drop this video? The person who killed Draco the Roller, the person who took the knife and actually stabbed Draco the Roller, well, that person is really close to Munchie B. But of course, I'm not saying anything new because Munchie B slipped up and said on Clubhouse that he passed a bottle to Draco the Roller's killer almost every day.
No,
man, Draco is dead, bro. What are we talking about? Don't make me disrespectful.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, bro, look. Hold on. Hey, you know Draco shit used to be on the table and ain't there no more, right?
Like Polo was good.
Hold on. You know Draco shit was on the table and ain't there no more, right?
Hold
on. You do know I said Draco and his brother worked there on Friday. You know, on there every Tuesday, right? Shut your dumb ass up, bro. You sound, hey, bro. Hey, Draco is dead, bro. Hey, bro.
So we got another. You know what? I don't understand how this guy even got that name. How he got the last name Jula? You talking about Flakko? Flakko is African though, you know, and he all into what's going on, which is kind of weird. I don't understand the internet. Let me let this go, man, so we can get into Birthright.
Bro, the nigga that killed Draco, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time.
Glad you did that, Munchie.
So I don't know if Jala realizes what he's doing right here, but he's admitting to being fake friends and having used Munchie B. Because if he's so disturbed by Munchie B being friends with murderers and being an active gang member who's done all this heinous stuff, he was okay with being friends with him before. But now that Jala's not on No Jumper anymore, he has no use for him anymore. Now he's this disgusting gang member who deserves to go to prison. This is what Jala thinks. And if that's not the case, if he truly did used to be Munchie B's friend, then he's friends with these fucking people that he hates. So he's just like, well, which one is it? Because it's both fraud, in my opinion, anyways. He doesn't have a conscience. He doesn't care about victims. He's not trying to help anyone. He's trying to help himself. He's trying to get all the clout and all the fame off of this. And his coworkers at No Jumper are calling him out for this also.
Find out. Who cares? I told the truth about Flakko and his whole exposing Draco's killer and blah, blah, blah. And of course, that would annoy somebody if I'm the person that's telling the truth. Like, hey, it doesn't seem that genuine. Like, why would you, if you knew the person, why wouldn't you just tell Ralphie, or why wouldn't you do this? Why would you do that? Why are you like Crime Stoppers on the internet and posting?
To get money.
That's what I'm saying. So why would anybody try to give you respect for that or be like, oh yeah, go Flakko? Nigga, you're milking the situation for your own personal gain. Are you going to cut Ralphie in on any of that money you're getting from these videos? No. So shut the fuck up. Don't nobody care about that shit.
If you want that, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna try my hardest to get you the fuck out the paint. Bring Munchie back in the group chat because he's actually up here. He's actually a part of the squad. He's not a whack agent that's trying to destroy No Jumper from inside. Bring Munchie back, kick Flakko out. This was some good content, but it's time to bring the team back together for the team that's actually plays on the court.
This is my whole point.
Not a whack agent that be trying to destroy the company from the inside. That was a ball right there. I like that.
Man, no more Flakko topics. We're not reacting to Flakko videos to give us context on the topics so you can push your YouTube channel on No Jumper. It's over with.
Ooh. Right, and they gonna say FBA is a government psyop. Like what? Like look at all of this stuff y'all got going on with all of these gangsters that's police officers. Viral Way ain't have nobody else to say that this is a psyop. Like, bro, you could have talked about Whack 100. You could have talked. This dude picked Tariq Nasheed talking about a psyop.
So sure, Jala went viral for exposing this alleged murderer and everything else like that. But I mean, at what cost? Because so many people have turned on him. His coworkers hate. Everyone hates him. People think that he's just a slimy little son of a bitch. Even Crip Mac is coming out and talking about how much he stinks and smells.
You is our very own Poetik Flakko. He believes very strongly that he could beat you in a fight.
That fat piece of shit. Are you serious? We can fist fight. I'll fight him fist.
He said if you guys
like a bunch of bro, and they be sitting around this Peckerwood, bro, just pimping them. It's all goofies out there for real though, but this is crazy. This is where Viral should have been checking all of this behavior around here. You talking about Tariq Nasheed, bro?
Get in a boxing match that he's gonna take you out.
We'll see. Bring your fat, smelly ass on, punk.
Yeah.
He just smells like shit. He smelled like somebody just tore his asshole open and left him on the streets with the homeless.
Flakko. Yo, I'm with Crip Mac. He says that he's down for the fade.
I don't start that down. Hey, you also smell like shit. Let me buy you some soap, you punk mother.
Like, they content is so like police, man. Yeah, but that's it, man. They said that Flakko life could be in danger. That's what they saying for what he doing. How they left the 16 control hip hop. Right. The gangster rap, all of that, man. They, they let the Peckerwoods control it over there in Hollywood. But check this. They saying that it's some new information on the Birthright Citizenship. I wanted to get what y'all think about this. And we're going to get into what that Easter is. Salute, man. Everybody tapping in right now. But what y'all think about this here? Everybody kind of happy about this birth. I mean, I ain't gonna say happy, but they excited about what's gonna happen. So 53 minutes ago, Says just then Trump vindicated on birthright citizenship after would-be terrorists exposed as anchor babies. So they talking about the anchor babies. I don't know exactly. We got to get some more details on it. But by the way, birthright citizenship will be 7-2. Don't cry over ABC. Trump appointed her. So it looked like birthright citizenship. Trump went all the way up there to Trump went all the way up there to the meetings. It's a black lady in there, huh? It's a black lady in there. Okay, I'm cool with that. Look like it may be some stuff going on. You'll probably get more breaking news. Watch live coverage at the U.S. Supreme Court. What, they got live coverage? Oh, this is April 1st. So they already had it. So I guess they waiting for. Let's see what they say.
But the example, well, starting with that theory, you obviously put a lot of weight on subject to the jurisdiction thereof. But the examples you give to support that strike me as very quirky. You know, children of ambassadors, children of enemies during a hostile invasion, children on warships. And then you expand it to the whole class of illegal aliens are here in the country. I'm not quite sure how you can get to that big group from such tiny and sort of idiosyncratic examples.
There are those sort of narrow exceptions for ambassador foreign public ships. Tribal Indians is an enormous one that they were very focused on in the debates as well. But what I do is I invite the court to look at the intervening step, which is the enactment of the Civil Rights Act of 1866. And there they didn't say subject to the jurisdiction thereof. There it says not subject to any foreign power. Now, if you go back to Blackstone and Calvin's case, they say it does not matter if you are subject to any foreign power. If you are born in the king's domains, you have this indefeasible duty of allegiance to the king at any time. So there's a clear repudiation in the Civil Rights Act. The Civil Rights Act is this breakwater, which makes it.
So yeah, they saying you can't. We ain't go no to the second. So that's crazy. It's gonna be close to Juneteenth. So I paid $6 a gallon for gas. We launched 4 people toward the moon. This was Trump in the. Hold on, y'all, my bad. I got Trump in the Maybach, huh? My bad, y'all. This CNN. Oh, y'all probably can't even see it. My bad. Salute, fam. Salute. FBA forever. What's good? Markeith, what's good, family? Yeah, we just going over this birthright citizenship, man. Hopefully we get no more anchor babies, but we'll see how that play out. But he's saying we ain't gonna know until the second.
If making it easy to be an illegal alien isn't enough, how about offering a reward for being an illegal immigrant? No sane country would do that, right? Guess again. If you break our laws by entering this country without permission and give birth to a child, we reward that child with U.S. citizenship and guarantee of full access to all public and social services this society provides.
Luke, fam,
That's
appreciate you.
a lot of services. Is it any wonder that 2/3 of the babies born at taxpayer expense at county-run hospitals in Los Angeles are born to illegal alien mothers? Just when the American people think nothing can be more absurd than the way we deal, or rather don't deal, with illegal immigration, they discover that we have a political asylum system that would qualify us for Senator Proxmire's Golden Fleece Award 1,000 times over. I don't know why he didn't make this award. He should have.
They said they're warden. They.
And this Supreme Court to make sure that the United States doesn't protect just the powerful people, but protect those that are unprotected. And that's why we keep on raising our voices.
Is that that sounds like that sister Chicago flip red. Was that her? I saw the Muslim hanging in the Christian. I wonder if Viral Way gonna speak on this immigration being funded by the government. Viral Way a bozo, man. I think that's us back there talking about this our country. It sounded like Chicago flipped red. They couldn't bear to share power with freedmen, so they elected immigrant rule instead. Right, a whole sucker. For real, man. But yeah, it's looking wild out there. It's looking wild out there, family. It's looking wild out there. But they say this how Trump pulled up.
Never happened before. He did not speak to the press on his way out, obviously. If he does on the way into the court, we will bring that to
But
you.
he got Trump in it.
So
They got
this is
Trump in
Trump
the
v.
Cadillac.
Harper, right? It's about a 3-minute drive.
Before, yeah, indeed it is there with the
With
police.
no stoplight.
That's actually
never happened before. He did not speak to the press on his way.
So we'll see what the birthright citizenship, you know. We'll see about that. Salute, family. But yeah, it looked like it's gonna be in our favor, man. I can say that, but you never know what's gonna happen. But y'all know we were speaking about Africa and people coming out to Africa. So I found this clip. And shout out to everybody who watched that video about they were scamming people in Africa. But check this out, right? The Pan-Africanists. Somebody in the comments was like, yeah, 95% of the people that go to Africa don't need to go. So he was saying like only 5% of the people. So that means these guys are marketing people to go to Africa is bad. What we wanted to do, they doing it. What you mean, Rod Lee? Oh, what we wanted to do, they doing it. Are you talking about with the birthright citizenship? For real, we got birthright citizenship and we got people flying out the country. Check this out.
Expats deal with here in Africa. You know, part of it is about relationship building. Part of it is about, you know, having good contacts with people around you. You know, a lot of your success here will depend on that. And for some people, for most people, it is hard to find good company, you know, at times. And I say some, I'm not generalizing for everybody. I'm kind of being facetious, if you will. But what I'm saying is that there are people here who have left everything behind. I mean, everything. They left their jobs, they've left their families, they left their children sometimes. They've left their very comfortable lives.
Children?
To come live in a world that is not so
Bird disagrees with him.
Not so comfortable. Let me just put it that way. Not so comfortable. There are a lot of adjustments to be made. There are a lot of things to learn. There are a lot of things to get to know as you go along. And having good information, having good contacts, having good people around you makes those things a lot easier when somebody here on the ground is helping to make things as easy as possible as you're in the world.
Court ruling.
And so, what am I saying? Yes, it's difficult to get those kind of people in place because you're dealing with, countries that are very
hit that like button for me. Hit that like button, man. Appreciate you.
And the dollar bill, you coming in looking like money is very enticing to people who don't really know your story, don't really know what things are about, don't really know what you really got going on. But they look at you and they see dollar signs.
I hit that like button.
So when it is the case that you may have left everything behind, you've not got many people on the ground, people on your side, people that are looking out for you day in and day out. You become a target for some people who's just looking for opportunity, looking for a come up, or looking for you to be the person that they get close to in benefit of them in the long run. It really doesn't matter about what you are aiming to do, looking to do, trying to do. There are people here who are looking at you as prey. And it's really sad because, we come over here with great intentions, and some of us want to start businesses. Some of us do want to, connect and help uplift the status quo of the country. Whatever varied country you may stay in.
Very much appreciated.
But it makes it difficult when the outside perception of you as an American living in Africa is that, you've got money just falling out of your pockets, out of your ears, out of your mouth. Any other place that you could think that money could be coming from. They thought you might have brought a money tree with you. You planted it somewhere at your apartment complex, your compound. But, it's not the case like that for most people. Most people are coming over here with little that they have left from whatever life they left in America. Some of us are prepared. We've got businesses abroad. We've got savings. We've got investments. We've got things going on that can sustain.
Hey.
And, there are those of us, again, who have left there.
Hey, we ain't trying to be outside like that there, man. I've been seeing too many African videos of Black American, they in Africa, and all I see is bushes and trees, man. Look, bro. Y'all got to cut that out, man. They got to cut that out, fam. All we hear is birds and birds chirping, and man, we think it's lions, tigers, and bears out there. We ain't trying to get into that, man. It's like we think of an outdoor world, man. You can't get used to that.
Everything and are using that little bit of courage, that little bit of hope, that little bit of promise, that little bit of guidance in their spirit that told them that this would be a good place to land and to start a new life.
Bro, we ain't got bird like that in here in America. Y'all ain't never hear no bird. Y'all ain't never hear no bird in America chirp like that. Like they ain't trying to give up their location in the jungle. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, y'all ain't showing us no nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, fam, y'all in the woods, like y'all living off the land. We might well just go live off the land around here. We might well just go live right off the land right here. Why we gonna go all the way out there to get played? They around there looking like chicken sandwiches to them people. All they see is dollar sign.
And it's not as easy for those who are, not having so many backings that they can just be so frivolous with their income, with the money that they do have. And to run into people who are not legitimate, people who are looking to scam, looking to get over, looking to come up off of them, you know, it leaves a very, very sour taste in their mouths, right? And from a small level.
Damn right, because y'all done sold me these damn dreams. It ain't leaving a sour taste in your mouth, because if you go to the hood and you know what's going on and you get robbed, it's like, okay, you good. You feel me? I already know what I was going into. But when you selling me dreams, bro, the motherland, man, it's so beautiful out here, and y'all really struggling out there. It's like, and I get over here, I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be hot. I ain't gonna never want to mess with y'all again. Not chicken sandwiches. Africa is even dangerous. I've been there twice, and I have seen things. You know, Umar made sense sometimes. He said these Democrats try to replace us with Eastern Indian. Yeah, man. Whoever they can get. Pinky Wells, I appreciate you for the donation to the channel, man. I really appreciate that. Wonder why Africans can't be successful on the African continent. Start a business over there. Who will be your target market? How many Africans have money? That's why they keep marketing to us so bad, and they want us to lose everything we got, coming over there and keep wanting us to invest in going over there because it's money going into their pockets. Like, they can't market to none of them Africans by staying over there because they like, man, we trying to get from over here. But bruh, y'all got to stop marketing to black people talking about coming to Africa, and you just, it's really a robbery. It's really a long-term rob. I bet y'all they got somebody out of Africa that has a collection of food commercials.
Level to the largest levels, you know, all of us have experienced something where, you know, that level of betrayal, like where you feel like you're supposed to come over here and just feel like family and things are just hunky-dory. Man, it feels like a slap in the face that people that look like you would do you like that. And you just came from a place where people that are doing this to people that look like you don't look like you. Yeah,
Pinky.
let that sink in for a minute. So what I'm saying, in short, and I'll wrap this up, is that, you know, a lot of us are dealing with what I would call betrayal trauma, you know, from things that have happened to us back in the US or back or wherever you came from. And to come to Africa and also have to deal with that is very devastating. And I'm just encouraging people out there, one, to do your due diligence, try to look and see who, what, where those individuals are that are trustworthy, that are well vetted, that are no nonsense, that communicate very well, that are not looking at you as an opportunity. Yeah, maybe an opportunity to make a great connection.
An opportunity to eat. They looking at you like a meal. Now, he ain't even showing a chick. Bro, if you look at any of them Pan-Africans, they know they don't want to show you like really how they, you know what I'm saying, like how it is. It's like I'm seeing some outdoor vibes. Where the AC at? For real. Y'all look like y'all sweating too much, family. They look like they sweating too much. I can't, you know, we from the South down here, it get hot. And I can only imagine Africa. I started watching a lot of American YouTubers when 19 started, and that includes most of the women. Most of the women who are no longer with us. Dang. Khalid said no AC. Yeah, man, you be lucky to get some electricity out there. Family. Salute the black bully. You'll be man, you'll be lucky to have some light. They not thinking this all the way through. Most of them people y'all got sold a dream. and they don't want to really admit it. You know what I'm saying? You got sold a dream. You thought it was going to be free, but no, you went to a land where black people acting just like white people. Black American women got in Africa. Yeah, man, I went over that on my live, man. Outdoor want to be trailer trash. For real, man, them people ain't got no care. They either gonna eat or you gonna be on the dinner plate. And we ain't used to that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Man, they robbing the mess out of black people when they go over there. Black people so gullible. Oh, my family, brother. And they like, oh yeah, they just sweet. Bro, if they go to the hood in America, they gonna be on point. Oh no, I can't do that. They go to Africa, it's like, do you need my account number to my bank account? It's like, fam, it's crazy. Loud birds and gazebo. I'm cool. Yeah, man, but it's more and more people reporting they getting robbed. You know. A lot of our people over here that are struggling and can't afford. But think about it. If Gucci Man would have been in Africa, he wouldn't have got nothing. Okay? That man would have got away with what he got away with. Never go back to a place that sold you ever. Lean on me. A lot of our people over there are struggling and can't afford to buy plane tickets to get back. That's the whole thing. They'll rather be in the streets. But they done went over there like without any thinking of how you gonna get the moolah. But it's not all on them. It's them people that's marketing for them to come too, man. I ain't gonna put it, because they be lying, bro. You're there to get robbed. That's what you're there for. You're there to get robbed. You got to get robbed. They trying to do you like Gucci Man. They don't want you to tell nobody. They want you to have integrity. Just get robbed and have other people keep coming. Going to Africa, you may be eaten by people or the animals. Man, they'll leave you stuck like Chuck over there, man. For real, ain't no convenience stores, boy. Somebody rob you, boy. It's like you got to sit there and act like you got to say, "Don't do me like that. We brothers." Like you got to be like, "Don't do me like that. We brothers." You don't got nothing. You pretty much butt naked over there with these people, bro. I know my pic look out of place, but I'm in Boston City, Mass. That's at Kona Beach in South Boston, Massachusetts. FBA forever. Salute, Stephen Wilcott. Salute, man. He said eating by the people. Man, seeing how them people be eating. Let me let him finish.
Action on their end to do good business, to have a referral, but not somebody looking for the cash and dash. You know what I'm saying? So that's my rant for this morning. I don't want to keep it short because I could go on about this, but this is something that definitely goes through the minds of us who are here on the ground and have dealt with people who are just, not 100% secure. You know what I'm saying? So to my expat family,
man, you might well go move in the hood. You are better. I would listen. I guarantee you can go to the hoods in America, bro, and the people won't be robbing you like they're gonna be robbing you over there. I guarantee you can go to the hoods of the hoods here, and you will feel a lot like they wish. Them people over there, they wish they was in the hood in America. I guarantee you. They'll rather be in the worst place in America right now, bro. Africans and Caribbeans scam their own. So what do you think? Yeah, because at least if you in America, somebody takes something from you. Look what Gucci Man did. The dude made Gucci Man sign a contract. If you would have been in Africa, bro, that would have been, you was gone. The contract gone, bro. You would have called them people. You would have been done. The crow's waiting to see what he gonna do. Yeah, but at least if you in the hood, you got some kind of protection. Somebody can't just do you any kind of way. You know? In Africa, bro, they gonna do you any kind of way, and you just gonna have to say, dang, I gotta chop this up as a loss. Nah, he ain't see it coming. He ain't see it coming, Polo. But he lucky, because if he was in Africa, boy, if Pushaisi would have did that in Africa, he would have been straight. At night while you trying to sleep, they will try to get in your room and steal everything. Can you imagine that, family? Can you imagine going over there and not even understanding the depths that these people will go through, that they trying to rob you? Like, I couldn't even imagine it. Leave me in the U.S. Put me in the worst city, in the hardest city in the world, bro. In America. And I'd be all right. I don't want to go to where I'm looking like a dinner plate. Not the real Gucci. R.I.P. Gucci. Yeah, man, the real Gucci, family. The real one. No, we ain't doing that. All right, let's get Buddy up out of here, man. Now we're going to go to... Now, black people respond. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Black people was getting on LeBron James. I don't know if y'all seen that. I'm going to pull that up. If I was in Africa, let me see what my dog said. If I was in Africa, they would have tried their best to come back over here. Yeah, I do remember seeing a report saying Gucci died in prison. Yeah, man. That's crazy, now. We're going to get into LeBron after this, though. But yeah, man. They don't want to keep it real with us about Africa, y'all. They don't want to. It's too much money to be made, and them people now, they got to where they looking at us like chicken sandwiches. They looking at the black Americans like, man, I need a meal. And we the only one. They done turned into Africans.
You set your goofy ass up on it. You think that you're going to be able to bullshit your way through this war, the way you bullshit your way through the fucking presidency, and your whole ass life was bankruptcy after bankruptcy, 34 felony convictions, the Supreme Court bailing your ass out and giving you immunity for an insurrection of judge you handpicked, bailing your ass out for stealing classified documents. I know that you're a bullshitter, but war is a whole different fucking beast. And you ain't about that life compared to Iran. You didn't have a fucking plan. You sat your goofy ass up on that fucking TV and made it clear that you still don't have a plan. As a matter of fact, it looked a whole lot like waving the motherfucking white flag. Because how the hell you gonna tell Europe to figure out what to do with the Strait of Hormuz? Bitch, you created the problem with the Strait of Hormuz. Iran had always said that they were gonna pull this card, and you're the only dumbass that didn't believe it. So now you're telling everybody, well, y'all can figure this shit out. There's a concept that we call you break, you buy. So you have the responsibility to at least restore the status quo to a better position than it was beforehand. Otherwise, what the fuck is the point of a goddamn war? Because you already bragged about obliterating their nuclear capabilities in your last address to the country and that State of the Union. You already bragged last year about obliterating all this shit. So now this is the third time you saying you obliterated some shit, bitch. And how the fuck they keep building back if you obliterated it? And for you to just throw in the towel, oh, well, y'all can figure it out. Make sure you cherish it, bitch. What? We're not talking about motherfucker trying to get that goddamn ex-wife back after she done filed for separation, bitch. We're talking about war. And you're unserious. And you don't have a plan. And you can't bullshit your way out of this. And you can't gaslight your way out of this because people are paying for it at the pumps. They're going to be paying for it when they go to the goddamn grocery store for a very...
Bro, what's up with Pablo Escobar, bro? You always be in the always typing something. All presidents are the same. War, money, and fried. Yeah, I don't know what she talking about, man. When people get money, they go to war. They trying to take over something. That's what these Europeans do. Are the people listed also tethers? Irish, Italians, Mexicans, Polish, Puerto Ricans, Russians, Indians, just to name a few. Why are you naming people, bro? Why are you naming anybody can be a tether, bro? Well, that's not that ain't us. But if you ain't us, it could be a tether. What do you mean? Are people listed also tethers? Yeah, that tether don't just apply. I don't even know why you even. Nigga, all cultures done tethered on us. You don't even see them. You must have blocked them already, fam. I'm about to. I don't know what's up with folk. He always watch the content though. But always have something, you know what I'm saying? Some old sideways stuff. If you stand against us, then you're one of them. Pablo Escobar. All y'all tethers and ankle babies, so get with the program. Y'all just don't like y'all being checked. For real. Call in, Pablo, because you be having a lot to say, bro. Call in so we can chop you up and put you out for the world to see. Y'all be trying to do drive-bys, man. First must be last. Okay. They paying this clown. Yeah, they paying this clown, bro. He always coming in like, it's another one too. Him and another, it's about 3 of them, bro. Yeah, but I think it's a big check. I got for always defending. Salute, man. My pleasure. Foreigners make mockery of our lineage. They do all the time, man. They freaking do all the time. Let's see what this is. Ain't this a...
Take care. Medicaid, Medicare, all these individual things. We have to take care of one thing, military protection. We have to guard the country. But all these little things, all these little scams that have taken place, you have to let states take care of them, Russ.
The Trump administration in the White House is desperately trying to scrub that video from the entire internet because they don't want you to see that Donald Trump is telling you.
You cool with doing the drive-by, man? That's what they pay you for, man. They pay you to just drive by. They don't want you to show you reveal the cover.
That your needs cannot be met by the federal government. The federal government that you pay your taxes for Medicare, Medicaid, those social institutions, the federal government is not going to be able to use your tax dollars for that. But Donald Trump said out of his own mouth, the one thing that the federal government will use your tax dollars for is military protection. Because to him, that's the only job. He said it himself. We're fighting all of these wars. The only job is military protection. They have to protect the country. So all of these people that voted for Donald Trump for the America First bullshit, he's now telling you that he cannot put American citizens first. He cannot put the well-being of this country first. He cannot make sure that we are prosperous in this country first. The only thing that he can do is make sure that his military, his henchmen and his goons that he's sicking up.
He said his henchmen and his goons. Certified salute, man. Jesse, bro. You know how we do. Yeah, he put what? Rod Lee put they can't start the hustle. For real, man. But it's a lot of tellers and cosplayers that we making it real uncomfortable for them to, you know, cosplay us right now. Don't protect me, protect yourself. Yeah, man. I don't know what they on this one. You know, they mad. They trying to they need to be talking about them scams. We got all these black people in Africa. They missing. It's a lot going on. We got to be worrying about us right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to be protecting us. Who are they? Who are you referring to? Whoever talking about, I'm talking about whoever talking about all of this Trump stuff. We literally got people missing. We got women getting, you know, found missing and a lot of stuff. Yeah, reparations coming. Yep, because this delineation is putting more pressure on it. Let me show y'all with LeBron, man. They're talking about LeBron James and the black community. Yeah, we just kicking it. I don't know if y'all know about this, but check this out. This is just what happened earlier, or was it today? Came out today. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the chat up, fam. Salute to everybody who tapped in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Let's get to LeBron James. What he talk? He sideways talking to black community, the white people. It's my money and I need it now. We're part of the government made sure that immigrants first. Yeah, they did. His game against black Americans on every level. Man, listen. It's a lot we could say about that game. For real, government is the game. Big facts. Big facts. But let's play this, man. Let's see where we at. Man, I'm so happy. I ain't had no freezes. My screen been going good. Like, appreciate the shout out to the ancestors.
A video has now surfaced of LeBron James looking to have dissed the city of Memphis while on the golf course with majority white men. The moment comes from YouTuber Bob Does Sports, which appears to be a group of guys vlogging themselves playing golf.
At 41 years old, you think I want to do that shit? And being in Memphis on a random ass Thursday. I'm not like the first guy to even talk about it in the NBA. Like, we all like go over to Nashville. You got Vanderbilt over there. You got the NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too?
Now, in the latest episode that was released on Thursday, James, who appears to be enjoying golfing when away from the basketball court, will join the men as a special guest. From the looks of the vlog, it appears that they would discuss several highlights around James's career in this Day in the Lifestyle interview series. Now it appears that one moment in particular has rubbed several online users the wrong way when James would openly criticize the city of Memphis. Now, according to a recent census, Memphis has been recognized as the largest majority Black city in the United States, with 63% of their residents being Black. So any critique towards Memphis can be seen as targeting the Black people who live there. For James, the optics for some looks to be a bad one, as he would discuss how bad this Black city was in front of a group of white men. According to James, you would never see him hanging out in Memphis, and that their NBA team needs to move to Nashville.
Staying at the Hyatt at 41 years old. You think I want to do that shit and being in Memphis on a random ass Thursday? I'm not like the first guy to even talk about it in the NBA. Like we all like go over to Nashville.
I'm not even the first guy to talk about it in the NBA. You know, when you be getting, listen, some of y'all be getting around these Peckerwoods, bro. It's like you turn into a whole nother gadget. Bro, it's like he done turned into his Space Jam character. Are you fucking serious? I'm coming out here at 41 years old. It's like, bro, man, relax. Be yourself, bro.
You got Vanderbilt over there. You got the NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too? Yeah. They got everything.
Doesn't look like LeBron's going to be on the Grizzlies anytime soon. So Grizzly fans out there.
Yeah, they know. Their only chance was in 2003 if they'd have won the lottery. Give me that. And I might have pulled a Eli Manning.
According to research, Nashville is just a little under 53% white.
Like, god damn, LeBron. I mean, it's okay to conversate, but bro, you over there. He trying to be so funny to the Peckerwoods, and they ain't even really laughing. They just laughing because he LeBron. If that would have been a regular Black dude saying that, they wouldn't have been laughing that damn hard.
While its Black population is closer to 25%. Now, as mentioned, this appears to have rubbed many Black users online and Memphis residents the wrong way, that LeBron, who was able to elevate himself into new spaces away from urban environments, would openly make fun of a Black city to appease his white golfing buddies. Now, according to social media, many Black users and Memphis residents would sound off on James's comments.
LeBron says that he don't want to be in Memphis on no random ass Thursday. LeBron says, I'm 41 years old. I'm staying on Hyatt. Well, you're Royal King stuff. Sorry that the Hyatt isn't good enough for you. When there's a lot of people here in the city of Memphis that look just like you, that come from meager beginnings, that pack FedEx form with your jerseys on, even though you're playing against the home team. I understand a lot of y'all, man, just kind of forget where y'all come from. Y'all look down on the little people. You join the train now. Y'all go ahead on and move to Nashville. Let's just move the team to Nashville. It proves my point that there's an agenda against Memphis. Now they've got their biggest their biggest superstar to talk about Memphis moving to Nashville.
Goes to show you LeBron, little niggas get a little money and don't know how to act. Mind you, he from Akron, Ohio. The hood. The hood. I think that might be a little bit more worse than we are up there.
On X, one user in particular's comment will go viral after they would say, this how Black capitalists talk about y'all in private to white people, by the way. Now, over on Instagram, the comments would continue. As one user would write, this is really disappointing. I love my city. And as a woman from Memphis, the Grizzlies being in a small, predominantly Black city, this gives a lot of kids hope that a NBA team is in their city. Why take that hope from the little Black girls and boys just to make it more convenient for someone who already a billionaire when you were once in those shoes in Akron as a kid, the same type of city? While another user would say, seeing Black men belittle a Black city gets under my skin so bad. Not trying to take the little we have away. It's deeper than sports. It will affect the economy of an already struggling city. Even some users would begin directly messaging LeBron about their issues with his comments. Now, it does appear outside of the racial undertones, some people would agree with LeBron and express that Memphis's crime makes it somewhere many do not want to visit at all. A user would write, "Then Memphis people shooting in broad daylight on the expressway. I'm with LeBron on this one." Now, the actual conversation of moving Memphis's basketball team to Nashville doesn't appear to be a new one, especially amongst NBA players, as other players outside of LeBron have also criticized playing in Memphis on several platforms for their lack of quality hotels.
Man, I used to hate flying into Memphis, bro.
What you coming to that FedEx? Them boys maybe had him cracking.
I mean, we gonna stay at that West, and I'm gonna walk across. I'm walking across the street on game day to get to the.
What's your least favorite city? Everybody's got to have one.
Yeah, Memphis, probably. I mean, the hotel is probably the worst hotel in the NBA. The food there is good.
Memphis, which should probably be in Nashville, should be an Eastern Conference team. Adam, let them just do us all a favor and take the team to Nashville. No harm, no foul. The relocation fee, it's a swap.
Far off, I don't think that's the reason why. I just don't think it's a destination city. Nashville is one of those cities that people enjoy. Memphis, it is in Tennessee, so you get a tax cut, like it's good on taxes, but it's just not a city that's pretty, I guess you could say.
Okay, what cities have the worst hotels?
Ooh.
Memphis. Oh.
For sure. We had an issue there where we used to stay at one hotel in Memphis. We stopped staying there because their sprinklers just went off for no reason in the room and like drenched all the Andrew Bogan stuff, like the sprinkler system, like it was a fire. And they didn't want to do anything about it. So we switched hotels then.
Is New Orleans and Memphis the worst destinations in the NBA?
I ain't gonna lie. Memphis probably is the worst NBA city. During the playoffs, the fact that you get robbed walking across the street back to the hotel is insane. The Memphis is the trenches, and everybody knows.
Dang, them boys getting robbed going back to the hotel. Make sure. Dang. Hey, man, y'all ain't. You imagine, like, oh, yeah, them NBA players in town. It's time to eat. See, that's how they look at y'all when you go to Africa. We might as well better off here. Damn, Memphis. See them fruity basketball players coming up. Oh, yeah, y'all, we eating today.
Know that, but they got good food.
Just last month, Draymond Green would share his frustrations with playing in Memphis, suggesting their NBA team should relocate. Now, this would prompt a response from the actual mayor of Nashville. According to TMZ, Mayor Freddie O'Connell of Nashville would express his love for the Memphis Grizzlies and the city, but shared that his city in particular was focused on bringing more women's sports teams in. Now, as far as any follow-up comments, James has yet to respond to the backlash and has only promoted his episode online. So let's talk about him on the comments below. Do you think that LeBron criticizing Memphis in front of a group of white men was more of the issue? Or do you agree with those who feel Memphis shouldn't be a place with a professional basketball team? And for more news in comedy, culture, and sports, be sure to subscribe here to our YouTube channel and follow Hype Plus across all social media.
You said killing an African chicken sandwich. What, man? They got you looking like one of them Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches over there. That's all they think about when they see LeBron James. Cut it out, Draymond. You from Signal, Michigan. For real, they trying to act like they city they from ain't. We know y'all from the hood too. We see it. We already know. Rags to riches. These rats are sabotaging themselves. You talking about bushmeat chicken? Man, I'm telling you, everybody get happy when an American come move in the village. We got us one. First class citizen, what's good, family? That nigga put Diddy boy toy. Whoa. They got this man on camera saying ain't no party like a Diddy party. That was the worst thing. That hurt LeBron's career more than anything else. When he said ain't no party like a Diddy party. Damn, LeBron, that did it. Monkey hip soup. Dr. King was killed in Memphis, for real. They been know Memphis was where them boys was getting trained. They already knew, family. Okay, y'all check this out. Y'all know how we do. Put LeBron chicken sandwiches. Check this out. Look at what they trying to do. They trying to destiny swap us, man. Y'all check this out.
I guess trying to take away Black History Month from Black Americans wasn't enough this year. Ghana wants people to celebrate Juneteenth this year in Africa. It says Juneteenth return to the motherland in 2026. They say you can visit Ghana and explore connections to African American history.
Y'all, they trying to set you, they lining you up. This is what's called lining you up. Lining you right up. Line you right up, and then get over there, and I got they 20,000 richer. This video. Y'all heard what they said, man. Come celebrate Juneteenth down here. Y'all know y'all from Africa.
The lies. Blanked lies. Ghana has no connections to Black Americans, not even my ancestors. You don't have nothing there to celebrate Black American history. The money scams, I just keep going. I can't understand that some Africans want people to praise Africa because it's so-called the motherland. But you can't make any money moves without throwing somebody else in there, AKA Black Americans. This should be interesting because what history? Ghana has nothing to do with us. Nothing at all. Nothing. Well, people,
Y'all see it. Ghana, you already got flooded. If y'all don't get up off us, y'all will suffer much worse. Salute. Go over there and you want to a third world country is crazy. But my point is, we finna put out a no-fly zone because they recruiting too hard. They doing too much, family. They doing too much. It's like y'all trying to recruit us. Y'all trying to say y'all doing Juneteenth over there. It's like we're gonna have to put our foot down. Like, look, man, y'all gonna have to keep our name out y'all mouth for real. It's tricking people. You're gonna have all our people, some of our people getting tricked and going over there. Can't erase the real history. Yeah. I feel you on that. All right, let's go to the next one. Check this out. The cosplayers. But man, we can't keep having them do us like that. Let's get it.
Mo Soulful, let's get it. What's the history behind Mo? I just want to know the history behind it, if you don't mind me asking. How you doing, man? How's everything good? Yeah, I'm good. The history behind it, like how it started from the South. Like, what's the history behind it? Like, from the South, if you guys came from the South and came over here to New York? The history. No, I said, what's the history behind it? The history. Huh? No, I'm saying because I know when I go, I like to go to different soul food spots, ask the history. Some people say, oh, that my mom in the South, they came, they cooked this. Like, I went to, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, you learned the soul food? Oh, okay. Oh, you Caribbean? You Caribbean? Yeah.
Everything that is
Mama Lisa, love you, Mama Lisa.
50% of everything that is being built in this country that shape culture, you buy this tech, it is 100% American. We just withdraw ourselves. If it's not black, it's the Jewish. Even the hip hop music that we play.
Yeah, but hold on.
The hip hop music, the Jewish stay in the back, they're producing it, they're distributing it, and then.
But that don't make it okay, is what I'm trying to say. So, when it comes down to, you're right, it is business, right? But what people are saying is, it's not proper business. Yes, the Jews do it, but it's not good what they're doing. The Jews, everybody else do it. That's scummy to do that because that's Black American culture. Black American. Like, I'm not going to go to a Haitian restaurant, hire only Black Americans, cook Haitian food, and then trick the community and make them think that it's Haitian. Now we knowing that Black Americans is not getting them out of love. And that means if Black American business is not getting them out of love, what happens is that means Black American kids is not getting jobs because these businesses supply the jobs, right? And one more thing. And so what happens is with other cultures, even though they have their own culture, custom traditions, right? When they come into our culture and then they come and take over the businesses and put soul food, what happens is it takes away, real quick, I'm almost done. It takes away not only from the culture, because you add your Rasta pasta, you add your jerk chicken, you add your oxtails, you add your plantain, you add all the plantain, you add all this stuff that's not soul food, right? And it kind of ethnocide the culture.
Now, I was in New York. I was at Jacobs, man. Shout out to my New York family. And they got some Africans in there cooking soul food like they came from the South. Family in New York. I'm like, what the heck going on? I was like an hour outside the city. So I'm driving to Harlem. It's taking me like an hour. I'm driving there getting 2-3 plates. And then when I went in one time, I'm like, dang, it's Africans back there. You good, mama? You good, Mama Lisa? Yeah, man say shout out to you, Water. No, Mama Lisa, who said shout out to me? But y'all know, let me let him go. Let me let him finish though. But man, they know how to cook the food to the T.
And then two, economically, although yes, you pay taxes, but the taxes don't go directly to the community. It goes around the whole United States, right? And so what happens is the Caribbean, African, Jews, everybody, they send remittances, right? Remittances back is about $200 million in remittances leave the community. Now, what community do we lead the most? Black American communities. I'm not African at all. I'm American Indian.
You are.
Sir, I'm not African. You're African?
No.
You African?
I think I am.
You think you are?
Yes.
No, you're American Indian.
No.
You don't look like an African.
No. We are.
No. Who we? I don't speak French. You speak French.
No.
I don't speak French.
You speak French. It has nothing to do with languages.
Listen, no disrespect, but he's Haitian American. Now he blended into the culture, but he's not black. Black American is specific to a specific group of people.
What do you define as Black American?
Black American are the people that built this country from.
You said, why people call y'all Black American? Like
from the ground up, that made a way for people. Hold on, that made a way for people that come here, and since 1965, civil rights movement. This is why you was here. But what year you came in? What year you came here? What year you came in?
2001.
Right. So you're new. So you're new to the game. Hold on. So you're new to the game. One thing I'm saying.
You said, where do you come from, though? What do you mean? Where we come from? Like, hey man.
This. You new in the game. You came in 2001, right? We've been here and we made a way for people to come. Again, you're new to the game. You came in 2001, right? So how can you come into here in 2001 and say I'm Black American? I can't go to Haiti and say I'm Haitian.
I'm not saying that.
That's what you just said. You said my son not Black American. No. Now hold on. Did you have a Black American wife? Do you have a Black American wife?
No.
I had.
Well, no. I'm saying no. Is your son mother Black American? That's what I'm asking.
No.
So he's not Black American.
I'm saying,
what do you mean? What do you call Haitian?
Haitian, let's say I was.
What do you call Haitian?
But I was born in Haiti.
Right.
I speak Haitian Creole.
Okay.
So that
I was born here, here, right? I have a lineage of people that built this country from the ground up with 50,000 plus dimension. Hold on. No, I'm getting where you come from. My language it came from Job, and then it went from Ebonics, then it went to now they call it Ab, but we don't call Ab. But that's my language over here, and my culture, custom traditions is what you have right there. That mold soul food. That's my culture, custom, and traditions that you blending into and making money off of. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When you say I'm Black American, again, that's part of the erasure of who we are. You're Haitian American. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy for you being Haitian American. I would never go to Haiti and say I'm Haitian American. I can't do that because I'm still going to be a Black American. That's your culture, tradition. No, it don't matter the skin color. Ethnically, I'm talking about ethnically, right? Skin color, you're right. But
Who say he Haitian American?
Technically, I'm not Haitian American, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? So I can't say I'm in Haiti now, I'm Haitian American, whether you like it or not. That's your culture, because of traditions.
It's just as crazy as us saying we African American. Or anybody saying that. We have no power. Let's see how this birthright citizen judgment turns out. We ain't gonna see to a couple weeks before Juneteenth, so we can't really hold a lot of breath on it. For real. But we definitely gonna. I'm finna drop the link, man. I heard Mama Lisa saying drop the link. Yeah, I'm finna drop it. We got 40 more, man. What's good, family? They trying to take soul food from us. Shaking my head. Big facts, man. They ain't trying to take soul food from us. God says he made people in his image, but not to kill or steal. We do have power, just too many cowards. Yeah, man. It's too much, man. We gotta really, you right, man. We gotta really stand on business right now. June is when the courts go on vacation. Watch them postpone the decision. About to start calling YT people European Americans. For real, that's what we need to do, family, for real. That's what we need to do, man. Priscilla, what's good? What's good? Jersey City in the building. Man, but y'all see, man, these people is they in the soul food restaurants. They was calling soul food. I got somebody that been wanting to holler at us too, y'all. I got some people that want to come on the live and speak about some things. Hey, FBA. They was calling soul food slave food, and now they want to colonize it. Big facts, man. Big facts. But just call them Europeans because they're not American. Yeah, man. Salute. Yeah, y'all give me a minute. I'm finna open up this chat. But yeah, though, family. They blowing more bread, not giving us reparations. You know this is hate. Yeah, man, they ain't they stalling on it. I ain't gonna say they not gonna give it to us, but it's just they definitely stalling on us. But I had a couple more I'm gonna play y'all, man. Then I want to get to the hear y'all voice. Let's get it. All right, let's see. I got you, Mama Lisa. We're not racist, brother. We have to have patience. Reality, what's good, family? Just like hip hop rock, they hate on it until it goes mainstream. Yeah. They definitely gonna hate on it. They definitely gonna hate on it, family.
No female being a trench high, being a trench first.
Let me get this one off, man. We don't want all that. I thought it was the FBA member.
And just faith in what I was taught what made it possible for me to stop doing anything that I was doing and everything that I was doing. And I saw thousands of brothers and sisters come in who were in the same condition. And whatever they were doing, they would stop it overnight. Just through faith, and faith alone. And by this spiritual force, giving one the faith.
And you know what's crazy? They always like to mention Malcolm X, and he was down with Pan-Africanism. Got patient, but patience is time. Is there a way to find out real FBA soul food restaurant? Yes. It's called the B1 Rolodex. He don't have, I mean, he ain't verifying everybody, but he got people that he verified. So Ainswell, what's good, family? Yeah, they got people that they verified. So I ain't gonna say that that's the way where we can verify him, but he do got a process the way he verify, business owner. Too long, they will take over. Yeah. Like a big fact. Yeah, y'all. I'm finna open it up in a minute, y'all. Hold on. I just want to find this FBA. You can't find it. That's cool. That is cool. I'm finna open up the chats, y'all, for the last 30. I want y'all to talk. Salute to the brother Malcolm. Pablo, what you rock? What Pablo, where you from, man? I'll have to start lineage checking, man. Pablo, where you from? He put check out Wings Galore and no carbs when in Chicago. Oh, soul food spot. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, man. I'm finna drop this link, man. I want y'all to call in, talk y'all talk, man, before we got a good 30. The Dominican Republic. The DR? I'm a nobody but big where I'm from. Big. Yeah, B1 Rolodex. That's the only people we got right now, but we in the process of doing some stuff. Yeah, we need a new green book. Shout out to Queen G and Lotus, Mama Lisa. We got some stuff coming. We gotta work on getting that done, man. We gonna start with 2 days a week, man. Cause I'm trying to put the pedal to the metal. FBA all day, you already know. Oh, he from Dominican Republic. For real, Pablo. Pablo like Malcolm X, man. All that Pan-African stuff. We ain't falling for all this Pan-Africanism, man. Lee boys. In the building, Lee boys. Levon, what's good, family? Levon Nicole in the building. Yeah, we done had our little discussion, Levon. You might well, Levon, come on and call up. Waiting on Mama Lisa, man. Y'all go ahead and I ain't hear from you in a minute, Levon. Y'all rules, what's good, family? Man, go ahead and bless us with some of you. Bless us with some of that knowledge. Yeah. Salute. I'm going to miss them. You going to miss who? Who you going to miss? Something I don't know about? Okay, I got y'all. Hold on. My bad. I probably got y'all. Somebody done pulled up. Dub G. I wanted to show y'all this real quick. Hold on. Check this out, y'all. Check this study out. I'm looking for you. Check this study out. So salute. Poetik TV, Jamaican lineage, born in the UK. Okay. Shout out to, you, Rio. I think it's a little patch of y'all, family. You British born, shouldn't you be more concerned with Brexit? Yo, been peeping you. I told you. Too cold, man. What's up, man? I've been missing you. I ain't been seeing you around. You was my 8-spoon coon for about 3 days. Too cold. What's good? She put, been peeping you. I told you. I forgot what you told me, though, Too Cold. What you had told me. Say it. Yeah, my guy. Salute to Too Cold, man, out of Chicago. I need to be, we finna start this little miniature FBA tour, man. We finna try to pop up in the city near y'all. Soon as they open their mouth, they are for scammers. Yeah, man. They watch all over the world. For real. What you put? Sergeant King, what's good, family? What you said, ain't no friend? Salute, Too Cold. Yeah, man, they trying to get your DNA, man. You said we not nice? For real. Salute, fam. Yeah, man, y'all know we got to get these lawsuits together, though. Yeah, DNA tests are fake. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Are immigrants above the law? To some extent. Solani multitask, you should try it. It's illuminating. Okay. If Africans are doing everything on the planet to leave Africa, FBA have no business going there. Hey, man, that's what we be saying. That's what we be saying, family. But it's not sticking. Definitely not sticking.
And it boils down to requiring us to do at least these two things. One is believe that the framers were not importing the common law rule and understanding of birthright citizenship. And the second is to believe that what they were doing was departing from that common law rule in the way that you suggest.
What you said, Too Cold, you said, I'm here though. I'm in here though, because we can't be for real. Man, look, we got to get some of them lawsuits going on. I got somebody for Texas calling. Hold on.
Yeah, my name is Nato.
Nato.
Press 1 to send a voicemail.
What's up? This Nato Swan?
Yeah, man. Those lead boys in the building, dirty.
What's up?
Man?
What's good, family? That's what's up, man. You feeling good today?
All day, it's the first of the month. Wake up. Yeah.
Salute.
But yeah, man, I be seeing your channel and stuff. I'm NATO freestyle. I'm NATO on there though, but I'm NATO freestyle everywhere else. But yeah, I just want to talk about this something going on right now. 2026, life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you want to get. You hear me?
Yeah. You never know. You never know. For real.
And Donald Trump opened up a lot of boxes, but they all spoil you chocolate. So what you gonna get? Butt burns, and you gonna be doodling everywhere and everything,
Right. So how you feel?
He just got his time coming, so we just gotta wait. Wait on our opportunity. But like I said in the chat, patience is a waiting of time. You gotta get it like now, like everybody else get it. Like Donald Trump don't get it from us. We gotta take it.
Are you saying we're gonna have to take what's ours, huh?
We can't just sit back and let them keep going. As long as they keep going, they're gonna keep going. But if everybody go up to the White House, sit in front of the White House, no sleep, just stay up all day in front of the White House, they can't say nothing about it. What you gonna do? Arrest us? It's gonna be too many people to arrest us. You're gonna have to give us what we want. We ask it,
Mm-hmm.
We ain't bothering you or nothing. We ain't coming at you wrong or nothing. We ask it. So if you can't give it to us, we're gonna take it.
For real. Yeah, man. That's how we gotta rock, right?
And I'm finna be 42 May 1st.
Okay.
So I've been through the struggle. I'm from the STL, St. Louis.
St. Louis, okay. Yeah, you born and raised out there?
I go hard.
Yeah.
You say what?
I said you was born and raised out there?
Oh man, 84 baby all day. May 1st, I'm finna be 42 May 1st.
Hey.
I got a grandson and everything,
Dang, okay. Look, check this out. Is 19 Keys from St. Louis?
Man, I don't even know that little nigga, but I heard about him.
Right.
I don't even know the little nigga. He ain't got nothing on my chapel, I got
Right.
everything in my chapel. I'm Lee Boys in the building. My name is Ryan Lee. I'm from St. Louis, I got things that's coming. Even though I'm 42, I got things that's coming,
Mm-hmm.
They better listen to me, everybody. I'm from St. Louis, but I'm in Texas right now. And people know me in Texas. So everybody know me in St. Louis, but now people know me in Texas. And they feel what I'm coming from, and they heard what I say. They know my STL means struggle to live. That's where I'm coming from,
Okay. All right, bro. Man, bro, well, I appreciate you. How long you been watching the channel, fam?
Oh man, I've been watching you since probably like a month and a half.
Okay.
Since I've seen you and I knew your channel. Like I share everybody. I even share your channel right now.
That's what's up, fam. That's what's up. Yeah.
So it's gonna keep going down, keep going down, keep going up,
For real, bro. Look, I appreciate that, man. All that support you give to the channel, man. I appreciate you calling in, fam. Go ahead and
for sure. One love.
Love, bro. I appreciate you, man. FBA all day. You know how we do.
Oh yeah, Black History Month, nigga.
All right, fam. One. All right, man. I thought that was neat. So Swan. Okay. Salute. Let me call this in. That one, him. That was But yeah, fam. I forget what I was. Oh yeah, Too Cold. What you said? Too Cold said something about. I seen you talking the viral way. I used to mess with them, but didn't like the interaction. Damn. Yeah, he was loud about those Mexicans, but not the others. Yeah, man. Viral way ain't. Universal law is what you do comes back to you. Speak what you want to see the produce blessings, physical blessings, spiritual realm. All right, Tanika, I appreciate you, Tanika. Shout out to you. Kitanji is a full-fledged tether. All right. I never met him before. Tiny B. Jackson. Oh, that's her. Okay. Yeah, we was getting to what she said. She did sound like a robot, family. Everybody can get the smoke. Salute, salute. Yeah, y'all. They go neat. So okay. NATO Swan, what's good, family? Hit that mute button. You muted yourself, fam. You gotta unmute yourself. Stay on code, fam. For once, trust in the Most High and what He's doing. Stay on code. For real.
What's going on, family?
What's up? What's up, fam? What's good?
Yeah, this is Little Slang right here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to come up and to the family, introduce myself to the family. I usually be in the chat, but I don't,
Yeah. How
I be
you
tuning
feeling
in.
today? Yeah, how you feeling today, man? I know you say some days it's not as, better than others. Yeah. Hey, your phone kind of went out a little bit. We can't hear you, Nito Swan. We can't even hear you, fam. I'm not going to say anything until the verdict. Okay.
Yeah, my cousin, he's can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear you now.
All right, how about now?
I can hear you perfect now. Nito. Man, yeah, he going in and out. Man, what that is. Okay, Nito, there you go, bro. What's good? Okay. Let me see if I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, I put in the Discord my cousin. He's running for CT5 in Connecticut. He's running Republican. He's cool cat. I'm trying to get him up on here so he can speak his piece because right now he's grassroots. You know what I'm saying? He's doing all of it with him and his wife, getting his campaign together. So,
Yeah, man, have him. You can come
I just
up
want to
here,
get more.
give him a shot.
Okay, yeah, I just want to get more awareness to him. You know what I mean? More because he's doing pretty good himself. Going on different podcasts and whatnot, but he's still local, too local. He needs to branch out because since he's going for Congress, it's federal, so he can get funding from no matter which state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
salute our people trying to get in the Herschel said if he's on code.
Oh yeah, he's definitely on code.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely on code, man.
That's
He's
what's up.
trying to really change some things because where we from Connecticut is corrupt, man. The whole Connecticut is corrupt. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I left
man.
a few videos.
I seen them. Yeah, in the Discord.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better for us to have him and he talking, he call up or he, you know what I mean? He come up.
That's what I told. That's what I
people
told
can
him.
see you. You know, people can see you, they can hear you talk. That's big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to I was talking with Cal Dog through Discord. We was trying to set something up for him. But he said this weekend he was busy, because of holidays and then campaigning. Yeah, because he's doing it all on his own, but he has major help from a few donors, in different states, but he sure can use more help because he's going against Johanna Hayes. and she has a machine behind her.
Right, so he got some donor money though. He got a little donor check though.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has some. I think he told me like, well, even on the interview he said about 20,000, but to go against that Democratic machine,
that ain't enough.
up there,
You need
yeah,
20 M's.
yes, yeah, that's not enough. But he's so real about it that
5 minutes, come on.
he's beating her. You know what I mean? He's beating her because his policies and what he's talking about is so real. You know, their policies is generic. They go by the same playbook, all of them really, no matter what state they're in. But he's really trying to make moves. You know, I support him as much as I can.
Right. So then what I'm saying, we're gonna just have him call. I mean, you're not even he can come in and we could talk to him and get himself out there and keep, I if I was him, I would definitely, you know what I'm saying? Get interacted with, maybe we can do something. Holla at him. Definitely holla at him and tell him that, we open to letting our brothers, our FBA brothers who running. We want them to infiltrate. We want to talk to them and tell them we need you, man. We need you to infiltrate that thing.
Exactly, because it's not going to just be for Connecticut. He's going to be in there for the whole country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Making the laws, passing things, blocking things. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. All right, Nito Swan, bro. I got somebody else calling in, man. We want to get them all in, but I appreciate you, man. We need to rap about them, but just keep putting them in and let them know that, FBA is always welcome, man, to come in and get their name out there. Especially if they on code.
All right, for sure.
All right.
All right now.
All right, bro. Black Polo. Stolly Mad. Baracko Drama, what's good, fam?
Good. I wanted to I wish that guy that was just on, I wish his cousin would cam up, whoever he was talking about, because it's a lot of issues that I see with some of them FBA Republicans. They got a lot of, I don't know if you follow them, but they got a lot of Trumpism about them that I don't agree with. I don't know if you noticed that with them.
Yeah, but we don't like politics both at all. Like, on my channel, we ain't really rocking with, if a side got something that benefits us, we're gonna rock with the policy, but we're not gang banging. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying they seem to be, that's my point. I'm glad you said that. They just seem to be like anti-reparation. It seemed like for example, and I don't want to put nobody else on the spot, but I'm just giving you an example. Like I listened to I glanced at a concern. I don't want to say listen to him, Anton Daniels, and I'm pretty sure you know who that is.
Yeah.
He said that we shouldn't get, he's kind of like a Republican, and he said we shouldn't get reparations. That's kind of a sentiment a lot of, I'm not saying everybody, because I can't speak for everybody, but that seems to be a sentiment that a lot of Republican, if you want to call them FBAs or Republican blacks, are kind of leaning towards that side. I don't know if you realize that.
No, Byron Donalds, Antoine Daniels, Officer Tatum. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, all the Sambos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to tap dance. You got to tap dance to be around them people. You know?
Right. Once I hear Black Republican, it sends me red flags. Not that I'm pro-Black Democrat, but when I hear Black Republican, it just seems like they're kind of like on that issue, which is a big issue for me personally. They seem to be like leaning towards the other side. Like
right, but listen, he could be grassroots trying to get in, and I don't know the case. We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna talk to the brother when he come on, and we're gonna put him on. But we need some infiltration. We're gonna have to do something get us in there, or we gonna have to infiltrate somebody in there. Would you agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree with that. But I think that they seem like they're not on code. A lot of. I'm not saying everybody, but the ones you just named. For you, matter of fact, you good with like one thing I give you props on. You good with who you good with your names and you're accurate with your info. Like me, I gotta write stuff down and look on my phone because I don't remember names. I don't remember. I might remember something that somebody said, but I gotta look it up and make sure I'm accurate. Because when I go online, I want to make sure I did my fact checking about what's said or what's not said. So that's what I'm saying. You just said what I said better than I would have said it when you called the names out because you are accurate with because what's the name is actually from what's the name is he's not an FBA though, the guy from Florida, but he has like Trump type ideology. I listen to him. And I don't like to call people out their name when I disagree with them. I had to learn how to be like, well, you know what, my brother or my sister or whoever I'm talking to, I see where you're coming from. I don't agree with you. But because like a lot of times it turns into when you disagree with people, it turns into name call. Hey sis, what's happening? You want to talk? I'll shut up.
Dang, you jumped out that fast. Too Cold, what's good? Too Cold? Can you hear me?
Oh, she can hear us. So, when she tapping out, just shut up again. Yeah, like I said, that's my only issue with the Republicans. Like basically what I just said, because I go on Chaotic Truth and go on because I like to get different perspectives. I don't always have to agree with you to have a conversation with you.
Right. I gotta check out them. But hold on, let's get Too Cold. Too Cold,
can you hear us?
Can you hear me, Too Cold? Turn your mute off. Or mute.
Yeah, I was letting them speak. I ain't want my background to interfere.
Okay.
Y'all. Nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice seeing y'all.
What's up, Too Cold? Yeah. I remember you.
Okay, so you say you do. I know you do. Let me turn my camera back on. So I want to ask the gentleman. So you say you don't like Trump?
No. I'm from New York, and I know.
So what's the?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you can finish.
No, I said I'm from New York. I know stuff that people that ain't from New York don't know. So that's why if I go at somebody, which I'm not in the mood tonight, if I go at somebody about him, I could almost destroy anybody. If I get all my paperwork that I did it, yeah, I did it. I went at some.
Oh no, I ain't trying to go at war.
No. It's not personal against you. I'm just saying in general. We had a debate down here where I'm from, and I had a whole like battle rap stuff about Trump that the people that were speaking up for him didn't even know about. and like for example, I put up a picture of one of the guys. He's a politician now in my city. I said, "Do you know who that is?" And they said, "No, who is it?" I said, "He's one of the Central Park 5 guys that Donald Trump was kind of against."
From being a New Yorker?
Huh? I'm sorry?
She said, "Do you know Trump from being a New Yorker?"
So you know Trump from being so you know Trump from just his personality.
No, I'm just saying I know a little bit of stuff that's not necessarily in the media that the average person probably don't know because they don't live here. And there's certain things.
Okay.
Like let me just give you an example. His niece and nephew said my uncle said some racial thing. We was like, well, what do you mean? He said one time the alarm went off. Like the average person probably don't know this, but the alarm went off. And they said they were little kids, and they said, "Well, what is that, Uncle Donald?" And he said, "That's probably the neighborhood niggas." Excuse my language. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's certain things that the average person is not going to know that I could throw out there, and I could back it up. That his nephew and his niece said that, and they also let me finish. I'm just going to finish that, and I'm gonna let y'all elaborate. And they said, and then his nephew and niece said, if he wants to sue us, tell him to sue me because I know that's what he said when I was a little kid. And I'm just giving an example, a little stuff like that. Like stuff like that I was throwing out there that people didn't know, and then I backed it up and showed it to them.
Okay.
So that's what I mean.
Okay.
But I'm not totally, like, there's certain things about him I do agree with. I'm not gonna say I'm totally, like, for example, his mindset on the gay community. Like I got a is it here?
Go ahead.
I got something
Yeah,
here that
internet going in and out.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I had a hat here that said "Make America
I got you
Great."
coming up, Black Space Warrior.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, I had a hat here. So
Thanks.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just eating them alive because, like I said, I knew stuff that they didn't know. A lot of stuff because people don't live in my city. They reading about, and it's stuff that I'm not saying I know everything because I'm in New York, but I'm just saying I know stuff that they don't know. That I could just come out and they were like, oh, I didn't, and then they had to, and then they started fact checking because when you prove your point, they want to start fact checking it, and I already did that.
You're right. You already got your fact check.
Yeah, so that's why they lose that little battle or that war. What happened to us?
Let me see what Black Space Warrior just tapped.
Yeah, go ahead, Black Space Warrior.
What you got to say about that? Black Space, what's good, family? Where you calling from?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm all right. I'm up here at ATL. How y'all doing tonight?
Okay, good, brother. Good. Nice to meet you, man.
Right. Yeah, I'm a Floridian too. I've been on this show before.
Yeah,
I've seen you before. I remember the gray beard.
That's my pirate name, Great Beard. Yeah, but I don't know, man. When it comes to Trump or any politician or Republican, I kind of look at it from the historical context. You know, like you're talking about him being racist. Abraham Lincoln was racist, but he was going to follow through with our 40 acres and a mule, right? He was going, and that's, to me, that's the difference between Democrats and Republicans. And it's, of course, it's not 100% across, but say like the Democrats to say something that they're going to do, get in office, don't do it.
They all do
Republicans, that. Yeah, but Republicans have more of a history of following through with what they said. Like if you look at Lincoln, he was going to do it, but a Democrat blew his brains out. Richard Nixon, of all people, have you ever heard of the Soul City Project?
In passing, but not in.
Yeah.
I've heard
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The Soul City, that was going to be a black town. I think it was in the. I can't remember if it was the 60s or 70s, but I watched a documentary on it, and Richard Nixon, of all people, was going to give $10 million to it. The person that won the election after him canceled it, but dude broke ground and everything. He was going to do that. Even if you look at somebody like Ann Coulter, today I saw a video of her on some panel, and she was making this remark about she said that white Americans should be able to discriminate against anybody they want to, except black Americans. And that's because our footprint is here. We've contributed. You know, there will be no America without us. She said that, and she always says stuff in our favor about as far as reparations go and other set asides, or like even with Trump right now, when you come down to the birthright citizenship.
Yeah, I got a storm.
Oh,
I'm
sorry. Oh, to me.
Okay.
No, I might have to.
All right, hold on, Tuco. I got you coming up right next. Go ahead. Go ahead, Black Space.
Oh, okay. To me, that's almost like a mini reparations, because if they win this, then what is it going to be? I think they're going to finish up in June or July.
Yeah.
All that stuff that these people that come over here saying I got here with $2 in my pocket, but we all know they're getting free homes and free food and free transportation. Like I Uber on the side, right? I can't tell you how many just got here immigrants. I'm saying no English at all. I'm trying to ask them something. I don't know. I'm taking them to brand new subdivisions. Brand new subdivisions.
Are you serious?
And I'm saying, I'm dead ass serious, dude. I have taken several immigrants to brand new, and see the way they do it, they like to put them in these out of the way places. Yeah. Like, all right, I'm up here in the Atlanta area. I'll go to some place like freaking Bethlehem, Georgia. Like, where the hell is that? Or Jefferson, Georgia. or something like that way out the way where you can't see, you know, it ain't something, it's kind of who's going there? Yeah, who's going there? You know what I'm saying? And you get there and you taking them to the subdivision's so new, they still building on it. You know how like you see a brand new subdivision and they still got homes going up and they still got, you get to an area where part of the sidewalk isn't complete and all that, they going to that. Or like, you know, Atlanta's got a lot of high-rise condos. I be taking them to that. So I'm all for that birthright. If Trump's racist, I mean, it is what it is. I really don't care long as he follows through, because people are going to be what they are. I mean, it's pretty much in their DNA at this point. Even if you don't want to be a racist, you probably can't help it if he is.
All right, let me
but
just
to
say,
me, let me finish up. But from what I'm seeing, even though the stuff you were talking about, I'm not saying it's not legit. It probably is. But it all come down to that policy for me, because like I said, Abraham Lincoln was racist, but he was about to dump that 40 acres and a mule on us too. So I don't really look at that part. I look at, all I care about is what you're gonna do, you know? That because I'm seeing stuff. One thing about when you do, like one thing when you're doing ride share or if you delivering food or whatever, man, you get to see stuff because you go into areas you wouldn't normally go to. Because like, why would I go to Bethlehem, Georgia? You know what I'm saying? Why would I go to half the places I go to? But that's just a reality of it. But I'm gonna drop down for a little, you know, because I'm about to get back to driving. I just I tuned in. I'm like, oh, you guys,
I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I want to hear what he's gonna say. Then I'm gonna be out.
I want to just give an example of what I'm talking about. When you say okay, this is what you voted for and this is what you got. Trump said, because I did my fact checking on this, so this is my peoples that sent me this. Trump said he was going to lower grocery prices. We got higher grocery prices. He was going to do less government. When he got in, he weaponized the Department of Justice, the DHS, and the DOD, the Department of Defense. He said he was going to lower gas prices. Gas is higher than it's been in the last decade. He said he was going to make America safe.
What where you got this from?
There was terror attacks and threats. He said he was going to strengthen global relations. He alienated our allies. A lot of people ain't even letting him fly in the area. Different countries said he can't fly over here. This is all backed up stuff. Then he said he was going to end the war in Ukraine. That war is still going on. He said America first. He sent money to Israel. He sent money to Ukraine. He also
Biden sent money to Ukraine first. He did billions of dollars to Ukraine.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. I don't interrupt people. Let me just make my point. Then he said America. He said make America first, and so far it's been America last because he's doing stuff for Israel, Ukraine, and all these other Argentina, all these other places. Then he said he's gonna end all wars. No new wars, and then they said he bombed 9 countries and evaded 2 since he's been in office. So anybody want to elaborate off that? This is all fact check.
Yeah. Hold on. Before I'm gonna let Too Cold go. Was you once a Pan-African? Huh?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Was you once a Pan-African?
I don't. You know what? I don't really know.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, you know if you are or not. Come on now.
No, I consider
you can tell the truth, man.
I'm gonna keep it real. I consider myself more of a foundational than a.
I'm saying before, were you ever a Pan-African?
Yes.
Okay, but now you like unsure. You don't know if you.
I'm. You know what it is? I'm trying to unite, not divide.
Got you. Okay. I got you. Yeah, let's get Too Cold, man. What's good?
Right, so my what's the word? My question is, all right, this my statement first off. I think us as Black Americans, us as Black people, we are too involved. We are too involved and too invested. I feel like Black Americans, and I feel like you, because you like around my mother age, it look like a little bit, but I feel like you guys are so invested. Wait, don't interrupt me. I ain't interrupt nobody, right? So I feel like y'all is too invested into places where you have no involvement in. Let's hold that for a second. Y'all have no involvement in that. And then you said Trump said that he was gonna do this and that. Biden initiated that. Biden was giving billions to Ukraine, and we still have Ukraine refugees over here in America. And they're still living off just like the Mexicans from 2020. They still getting checks. They still getting checks. So I don't know, what are you talking about?
You're just
are you not like in your city and like not listening to like what's going on? They still getting checks around the world, around the country. Let me say the country, not the world. But no, wait, that was a statement. All right, that was a statement. I stated that because that's facts.
That's
so my
true.
thing
I can
is,
vouch for that.
Yeah,
I can vouch for that. Yeah, because
But
like
that
I said,
that
I be
would be a
taking a
reason
lead.
that we voted for Trump, and then he did the same thing.
It don't matter about Trump. It don't matter about that because in the last administration, they did the same thing. They all the same people. I don't know why. Wait, don't interrupt me because you said you didn't want me to interrupt you. So I don't know why Black Americans feel like it's a side to pick when they both work for the same boss. They work for the same. They are a part of the same. And then I take this. I went to court a time or two. I went to court, and you know what I seen in court? I seen my defendant lawyer talking to the motherfucking prosecutor.
Yep.
And they laugh and keep in. They
Yeah, they
all
all
the
know each
same.
other.
Why do we act like it's a step up over us? No, you still what Jay-Z say? You still a nigga.
Yep, still a nigga.
But and a nigga ain't an African. A nigga ain't a Brazilian. A nigga ain't a Cuban. A nigga is you and me. We niggas. So what are we talking about, and what are we getting from talking about everybody else and accepting everybody else but our own? What are we getting from that? And I land my plane.
Can I make a comment about that?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, the reason, I mean, we have to have some investment and some involvement because this is what happened. This is what I believe will happen. If we totally disengage, they're going to fill that vacuum with somebody else. And then that somebody else is going to be somebody from somewhere else. And then those people going to end up having rank over us all over again. And we, some people say don't pick any side of evil or lesser two evils and all that stuff. If there is some benefit coming from it, like deportation is a big benefit for us as Black Americans, FBA, it's a big benefit because I can tell you, man, that job market was a little stiff until they start getting them up out of here. So that's a benefit to us.
Yeah.
Now, if we wouldn't have been involved at all and say the Democrats would have got that, we'd already be on the road to extinction right now. Because if you see what I see when I'm out here doing ride share and stuff, the where they putting these people and they get up in these positions and they block us out, we already be on the way out. I can tell you, man, the amount of homeless Black people that I see, and a lot of it's a lot of it's left over from the Biden administration because that's when it started ramping up. And now we're in recovery mode. And I mean, we have to have some involvement. I'm not saying like I got my pom-poms on for the Republicans only and all that, but if somebody actually offers something and they're gonna follow through, we need to chomp at that.
Take it. No matter who it is. But,
we got to. Because I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I just want to interject. But like Too Cold said, Barack Obama came in here like, let me expose what Trump's doing. And he's like, the gas ain't go up. But with Biden, we had the gas was going up, the food prices. So it's like
that gas is up there with the spaceship Artemis 2 launch, dog. That I don't know if you're forgetting that shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
But we can only imagine how it would be with Kamala. But
oh my God, we would be on the way out of here, dude. We would be on the way to being an extinct species because everybody.
Take thought from him. Don't take his thought. You're gonna take his thought process from him, bro.
Say what now? Repeat that.
Barack drama, she said ain't gonna like
I
that.
said you're gonna take your thought process. You're gonna take his thought process from him, bros.
Yeah, but on the real though, man, it's like just like everybody teams up against us now. Can you imagine if they were in power and they actually get empowered by the government to get rid of us? You know, it's like I once watched this white guy from Chicago say, you know, these people, these gangs, the Trende Lago, whatever they called, and those other gangs going up to Chicago, they were basically being funded by the government, and they were coming up to where we live to try to take that shit over. So imagine
They
if she
still
would have
here.
won.
They still here. They
They're
still
still
here. I'm
here.
over here.
Yeah.
They still here in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. They
I
still
believe
here.
you. I believe you. It's going to be a process though, but I'm saying they don't have the same funding now because people like that, they trying to get, the only reason they still up there is because y'all got Brandon Johnson and all that.
No,
If Brandon Johnson, you know,
drugs.
yeah.
They once they got up in here, ain't they not leaving? They got drugs. Once they got up in here,
Yeah.
they not getting up out of here.
They'll get up out of there. If y'all just, once y'all get Brandon up out of there, y'all see stuff move. Because I mean, I was telling people, you know, I was on. It's like, don't put that motherfucker in office, because man, he gonna bring all those people in.
Can I say one thing?
Go
One
ahead.
thing before that.
Go ahead.
One thing before that. Like I feel like, and this might be controversial, but this for every immigrant. I don't care what color you is. They didn't get me to a point where I feel like white people in America is closer than them. I swear to God. I feel like they shouldn't have no, I don't even know how to put it because I feel like a goofy. But I feel like they shouldn't, why are they a part of the conversation? I feel like white people, I'll be like, where the white people at? Because y'all know what the fuck going on. Because we are black. This is why I'm looking for the white people in the back. Like, what the fuck is my niggas at? They my niggas now, because who is these people? Like, I don't know these guys. Who is these guys? I don't know why are we equating them in our conversation when they lack comprehension skills. They don't
They racist too.
Yeah. But you know what that is too, man? That's familiarity. We've been around these motherfuckers for like how many centuries? We know, hell, they are family. What's your last name? I ain't saying you got to tell me, but you know what I'm saying? You know, that's our blood relatives. White people, white Americans are blood. I mean, especially if they're like from the Mayflower type, the WASP, that's our family members. And a lot of black people don't like to say that, but yeah, we're mixed with, we are black indigenous, we're African, we're red indigenous, and we're also white. Most black Americans have anywhere between 14 and 20% white in them. And that's why, yeah, that's true. That is true. You can look that up. That's true. We have most black Americans are 14 to 20% white. That's true. And that's why, like she was saying, why those
look, but check this out. Black people were here before white people, right?
Yeah, we were. That's what I said. Black indigenous, African, red indigenous, and white. Yeah.
So,
yeah. We would yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If we were here before them, how can isn't it the other way around? Like they got black in them?
They do. They got it too. But you know, it's intermingled. You know what I'm saying? It just is, because all of us fooled. I mean, we either raped or some of it wasn't raped. The majority of it was. Oh, I'm supposed to say grape. My bad. But we're blended. And that's why when things go left, what do you always see happen? White people start being like, you even see it online. All right, come on, black people. We got to put our differences to the side. They always do that mess. And you know why? Because we're familiar. And we're actually family. They don't run the immigrants and say, all right, come on, Mexicans, we got you in the country, come help us out. They call nobody but us, because first of all, they know we with the business. Second of all, familiarity. Third of all, we actually are blood relatives. And that's something nobody likes to say, but that's true.
Blood relatives.
We are blood. What's your last name? Don't tell me. But
drama.
Yeah. Yeah, my last name is Franklin, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where'd that come from? We don't like to admit that, but that's one of the reasons we look different. You look at an African, you already know he ain't one of us because their head shape different, right? It ain't even so much about skin tone, it's about your skull shape and your other features. We're related to these people. We are. Nobody likes to say that. I know you getting ready to take some KO peptide.
Related to everybody though, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying more closer relations, like recent relatives. Those people are recent relatives.
Man, don't
it's
tell
true.
me you got a few. Man, listen, do you got a couple?
No, it's.
Do you got a Snow Bunny up your sleeve, man? How many Snow Bunnies you got in, man?
Nah, I don't date Snow. Nah, I like women to take baths. God damn it, yeah. I like women to take baths. I like black women because they know how to wash. Goddamn, and know how to cook. No, but for real though, just look that up. You don't have to take my word for it. Look at early America, Thomas Jefferson. Right?
Oh man, I ain't trying to know. Man,
hey, we don't like to talk about it, but it is true. One of George Washington's sons.
Yeah.
He just should have been Mr. Chocolate. He had birthed so many damn babies. Yeah, it's true, man.
So
that's why we have.
Hold on. So you think that it was that much?
Yeah.
Raping of our people going on.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Man, our ancient ancestors was yummy. You know why? Because we was working out even though we didn't want to. We were doing all that building and all that manual hard labor. Man, we was diesel. And our women was fine like they still fine. You know what I'm saying? We walking around this joint looking like Luke Cage, dog. Bouncing bullets off niggas. But nah, man, it's an uncomfortable truth. But don't take my word for it, man. Just look it up. A lot of black Americans, our average mix of them is somewhere between 14 and 20%. And you could be as dark as I am. Matter of fact, who do they have on there? This is a Dallas Cowboy guy named, I think Emmett something. He had 14% white in him. Huh?
Emmett Smith,
14% white. And he was shocked as shit. But it's true. It's just like if you talk about the other way around, you know who's got some black in them? You're going to pull your hair out when I tell you this? Aerosmith. You know Aerosmith? Steven Tyler. They got black in them. Yeah. Steven Tyler has some.
So he got soul. I ain't surprised. He got a little bit of soul.
Yeah. He said, when I saw that, he's like, yes, I knew it. That's what he was happy as hell. He had some black. It's true, man. And that's why when things go left, they always come looking for us because they know we'll get down to business. It's like a symbiont circle. We're the culture, they're the firepower. That's how even Tariq was talking about that.
No, you know, I don't know.
What about the one drop rule?
Hey, there was a lot of sneaking around. Now, when we had one drop rule going up into Jim Crow, that's why the majority of us, you don't see a whole bunch of, well, you kind of do depending on where you go. Most of us are kind of medium tone and then dark and then light. But that's why our color kind of stayed solidified because once they started up Jim Crow and miscegenation laws, they tried to prevent that because, you know, they kept dipping in like, yo, you're going to deplete our race, hitting all these black women up. And so that's when they started miscegenation laws. They couldn't touch you. I mean, they could have their way, but we couldn't have our way without sneaking around because, you know, it was always like they can come to our neighborhood, but we couldn't go to theirs. They'll come to our jazz club, but we couldn't go to theirs. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's an uncomfortable truth, man. It is what it is, man. I mean, we're red.
I'm not uncomfortable with it. I'm not
uncomfortable with it. I just accept it as it is.
Right. Barack, you not uncomfortable with it?
No.
I don't think, but listen, we can't say it's all of us. That's my whole point. If we're gonna say, check this out. If we're gonna say everybody, If you're gonna
No,
say
the majority of
everybody
us
got
have
right
that
in them,
mixture.
that's crazy, fam. To
No,
say
look it up, man. Don't take my word for it. Just do your research on it. The majority of us have somewhere between 14 and 20%, even if you're not a light-skinned person. It's just in there. Yeah, it's true.
What happened? She dropped out again. She just popped up. What
drop that again. I wanted to ask on this Chicago flips red. How you feel? You in Chicago, fam?
No, he said Atlanta.
Black Space Warrior, you in Chicago?
Oh no, I'm in ATL, man. I am from Florida though. I'm from West Palm. Wait, hold on. Hold on a sec, man. Something's going on in my car. You know how you leave your car on, then it shut off.
Got you.
Hold on a sec. I'm
West
trying to
Palm
get the
Beach.
volume
Okay,
back up.
I rock with West Palm Beach, man. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, so
yeah, I'm from hold on. I was
from
born in
Revere?
Pleasant City area. Good Samaritan. I stayed in Pleasant City till I was 8 years old. We moved over there to where Gaines Park is, man. Going Circle. You know Gaines Park?
Yeah.
I finished growing up in Gaines Park in that area. So I'm from West Palm Beach, but
I got a few homies up. I got a few homies that's from over there, man. So my boy Chauncey.
Give me a sec, man. Give me a sec. Hold on. I don't know why this thing coming through.
The only thing I know about Florida, I went to Daytona Beach.
Yeah, that was my stomping ground, Daytona.
When I went out there, I went to they kept talking about this park called the Mainland where Vince Carter was from.
My volume is crazy janky right now because my car shut off while I was sitting here. Hold on. Boy, let me.
Somebody else
Android Auto.
Yeah, it's good. It's all good, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, what's good, family? Yeah, rules. What's good? Can you hear me? Yeah. Too cold back.
Hey, Water.
What's good? What's good?
Hey, I just wanted to can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm gonna drop down.
Can you hear me?
You know, I got to get back to work anyway, guys. But
What's good?
Okay.
Nice talk.
Yeah, I just wanted to just say something real quick, and then I'm
You said some good stuff. I was still watching y'all. You said some good stuff in the green shirt. You did, but they not our family though. They fold. They ops.
Wait, I didn't hear all of that because my.
I said you said some good stuff. I said you said some good things, and that was real truthful. But they ops though. They still ops.
Of course they ops. You know, there's still opposition and all that. But
can you hear me now?
Whether we like it or not, we blood relatives. Just like you
it
might
don't
have a cousin you don't talk to.
You know, I don't like my sister. She ain't my sister no more. So it do matter. Sister ain't my sister no more.
That matters, but your blood matters too. That's just something you don't like. That doesn't stop you from being relatives, though. I got a cousin I don't talk to. You know, I haven't talked. He keep calling me. It's like, nah, man. It's been like 15 years. I'm gonna put him on ice. But it's like, yeah. But we still blood relatives. He's the first cousin of mine. You know, we still blood relatives, though. Just I
But I do want to clarify what I meant by what I said before my phone probably died again.
Okay.
If you give me
what's up?
Okay.
Well, hey, look, I got to get going anyway. But
all right, fam.
Nice talking with y'all. I'll catch up next time. But yeah, we can still relatives, just like me and my cousin. All right, y'all have a good night.
Okay. About that white. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let you go after two.
Not now. I'm on the platform. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go right after Too Cold. Okay, go ahead, Too Cold.
Yeah, so he was saying that they are family. So when I got cut off, what we was talking about when I got cut off?
You was talking about. I was about to ask you about Chicago.
Oh, you the Chicago Red. Yeah, you know we do our thing. You know how I be on YouTube and I say, you heard how your whole chat respond to me and how the internet respond to me. They like, oh, she's so ignorant. No, I'm bold. I'm upfront. I'm blunt. Right. You know, like we done seen this stuff for so long. Chicago Red, we not. Look, my grandma at the point to like, so what's his name? To the other people, like, you know, like my grandmother is 90. So what's his name to the other people? You know, my grandma realizing it over my mom. My grandmother is realizing what's going on over my mother. My mother is like, but Trump this, but that's what I meant when I said we're too involved, because it's what Iran and what the United States got going on is not our fight. That is spiritual warfare. That is like wars that have been going on, whatever. The fight is what's in America. We need to not let that shit disparage us from what's going on, what we was talking about back when I was on your panel back then. Not even with the Africans, with the Mexicans and the Africans. Because you just seen the dude went to Ghana. The Ghana president just went there talking about on the behalf of us, and they never say Black American. He said Africans.
Yeah.
He never said Black Americans. Ain't never say America at all. The man said African. Even if he said African American, he said Africans. Let's not let the underlining statement
fool us, right? Fool us, trick us, bamboozle us. 47 years fighting Iran. They sold us out. Yeah, you there, man? She froze up a little bit, man.
Yeah, everybody had froze up for a little bit. I just wanted to comment about the genes. Let's talk about a serious, real scientific truth. White people genes are recessive. So how can it's a recessive gene? That means it's a lesser gene. So how can a lesser gene go into a stronger gene, and you want to claim that recessive gene would actually be gone?
So you mean to tell me if you mix black with white, you get black? Dang, you just froze in on us. Do y'all know airline rule?
Okay, I'm back. Because actually the opposite is true. Because when black and white is together, it's black. But then also too, you also have a lot of white people that's walking around thinking that they're white, but they're actually black. Because remember, there was a time for white passing. A lot of our black people, was light skinned enough to pass as white folks. And and they married a white person, and then they married a white person, whatnot. But a lot of them have black genes in them. A recessive gene can't override a stronger gene. That's impossible. That's scientific.
So you saying his 14%, we can't be 14% white. That's what you're saying. It's like purified water. Whatever you put into the purified water, that's what it is.
Did y'all catch that?
You can't say it's 14% purified water and 85% lemonade.
I know what he meant.
Oh, you know what he meant?
Yeah, I know what he meant. I don't necessarily agree, because like those debates, you can't really win them, because they're gonna see it the way they see it. But I just like nod my head to that.
Man, my mom and my dad got black parents, and from what I see,
did you catch what I said?
Huh? Go ahead. Yeah.
Repeat
it for real quick. Yeah, man, we freezing up real bad. I don't know if it's y'all or me.
No, it's them. I mean, I ain't freezing up.
Yeah, you ain't freezing up at all, but it's too cold, and y'all been freezing up. Of course you did. Y'all the same. What Martin McLean talking about? So can't have an opinion?
Okay, I'm back. Did you catch anything I said?
You kept freezing up.
No, it kept breaking up a little bit.
Okay, where did I leave off at? Well, I'll just start from the beginning.
Recessive gene.
It's a recessive gene.
Okay. So that mean like you can't say you white if you black.
Yeah, but you can you can almost wipe out. Like let's say your sister looked like Mariah Carey. I'm just using that as an example. And then 2 generations marry white, their kids won't look black. they would have to do an ancestry.com to be able to go back and trace that. Because that's what they, when you want to lighten up the race or darken the race, that's what you got to do. And then you might when you do the ancestry or you check the DNA, you might say, oh, you got 20% black in you, but you won't really see it because you could almost not eliminate it, but you could almost like water down to where you won't even know it's a white person or know it's a black person.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, you there? Okay, he back. He ain't frozen. Go ahead, y'all.
He keep freezing up.
But think about it. How does that make sense?
How does what make sense?
Y'all got that bug. I
can give him an example. Look at that football player, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He got a white mother and a black father. They used to play baseball for the Mets. He got babies with a white woman. The kids don't look black. His kids look white. He got a white mother. He's light skinned. He got a white woman.
I don't know why he keeps dropping.
Yeah.
See, but thing is, make that make sense though.
What?
It's a recessive gene. A recessive gene cannot survive against a stronger gene. That's just scientific fact.
No, but listen, look at what I just said. I just said Patrick Mahomes, the football
All it could do is maybe lighter your skin, but it still doesn't change your genes. The black gene is stronger than the white gene. Period.
But we understand that scientifically, but we're talking about what we see and what we don't see. And I just said to you, and I'm gonna repeat myself: Patrick Mahomes, the football player, quarterback for the Kansas City Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs. His mother's white, his father's black. He's a real light-skinned redbone. He married a blonde-haired chick with blue eyes. His kids don't look black. Do your research. If they go into an all-white town, they'll blend right in, almost like Mariah Carey. That's what I'm saying to him. Patrick Mahomes' kids do not look black to me because he got a white mother. Do you watch football?
He know who Patrick Mahomes is.
I'm gonna go back on the chat, man, because I keep on dropping. Okay.
Okay.
I'm asking you, Waterguard. I'm saying, do you know who he is?
Yeah, I know who Patrick Mahomes is.
Yeah, well, yeah. I seen his kids. I mean, I glanced at them. I didn't stare at them. They don't look black to me. They look like white kids.
Dang.
And if they grow up and they marry white men, it won't even look like there's no black in them at all. So he's talking about from a scientific point, but I'm talking about from a theoretic point, like when you see them. That's what that's what I'm talking about. If they come into an FBA thing, people will look at them like, what are they doing? Or they not us. That's right. What I mean. That's all I'm trying to say to him. He's talking about scientific.
What you talking about? How we see people.
Right. How the world sees you, because that's to me is what matters. Because I told somebody, like, black people that look like Mariah Carey get treated different than black people that look like Missy Elliott. You know what I mean? Or Lena Horne, they don't get treated the same way in the world we live in.
Yeah.
So if he wants to admit that, I mean, he kept breaking up.
Right, but like we said, it's two black people can make a white baby, though. You know what I mean? So
yes, the two white people can't make a black baby.
Right. So what I'm saying is that's a recessive gene, like he's saying. They can't make us. You feel me?
Right, but we can make them.
Exactly. So that's telling you it's hard to say. I get what everybody's saying, but it's hard to just say that we come from them. It's just hard. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like we've been here the longest genetically. Theoretically, genetically, the black man in any part of the world. You know, whether it be the United States, Africa, whatever, but just feel like we're the original man. That's
what I'm saying. How could they say we 14% them? It doesn't make sense. You get what I mean?
No, I know what you're saying. I know what he meant. I don't 100% agree with him, but I know what he's saying.
Yeah, it's just weird. But Herschel Reed said paperwork don't lie. What's on your birth certificate? No, it matters how we see them. Yeah, because how we see them, we look at you. You got the hair, the melanin on your skin. We automatically, you know what I'm saying? It resonate with us.
Exactly.
Certain features. But yeah, family, man. Man, I appreciate all y'all for tapping in. Tia just came in late. We just about to close it out, Tia. She put, let's follow the fact. Our nations are matrilineal.
She want to come back in right quick or say her piece?
No. So whatever your mother is, that what you are. Scientifically, original man has dominant genes. That's what you are. I thought it was whatever your father was. Crazy, because I know the little hats got the mother, and they be with the father. We got your black brother. Facts, man. I appreciate everybody, fam, for tapping in. Y'all know we be in the Discord going ham. I'm gonna put the Discord link in the chat, man, before I get out of here. So if y'all wanna talk some group economics, I need more. You know what I'm saying? We need more talks on this group economics, man. Shout out to FBA Revolt, but we definitely trying to get the ball moving on that. And shout out to Nika, because I want to get on those lawsuits, man, for the FBA. Y'all know we gotta get with that. But I'm finna put it in the chat. Hey, Water, I'm going to practice in the mirror and come up next time. Man, I wanted you to come up too, LaVon, but that's all good. What you mean you got to practice? You ain't got to practice for your family. I just put the Discord in there, y'all. So, man, if y'all want to get close, man, we need some. Started building the website. We talked about Water God. Queen, I got to get with you, Queen. I'm going to get with you tomorrow, Queen, for real. We're going to discuss some things. I'm gonna have you and Lotus on the phone, so try to pick a good time for me, you and Lotus, to get it on.
Yeah,
the storm up here.
The stuff I read for you about Trump, that stuff was all fact checked.
Man, somebody sent that to you, man. Who sent that to you, bro? What
Democrat? No, it wasn't sent to me. I sent myself to it. Somebody I know that follows that stuff. He follows the economics, like an economist or whatever it is. He stays on top of all of that. So he's pretty accurate. Like I said, nobody has shown me where it was wrong whenever I do those facts. And I think he might be an FBA too. I think he's an FBA, the guy that I got that from. But I got all different kinds of when I was debating, I had all different kinds of resources,
right?
People that follow that stuff, and then they say, yeah, this is what it is, and then I double check, and they're pretty accurate.
I got a question for you before we get out of here. Mm-hmm. You was talking about the Pan-Africanism. What got you questioning Pan-Africanism?
I never really, you know what it is with me? I just try to, whatever panel I go into, I just try to blend in. I try not to, even though I call myself O'Drama, I try not to come in with no controversy. Like if I see something that I disagree with or something you might be wrong on, I might bring it up.
Bro, but listen, I don't care to have an echo chamber here. Like I want you to, whatever you believe is you believe, but I do want to educate. Like I want to put the record straight, however you feel. But what I'm saying is, at one point you was a Pan-African, right?
I think I still am. I'm just not like
I still are, right?
Yeah, still are. I didn't do no real research on it because I think Dr. Umar talks about that thing a lot. I think he meant, yeah. So I I agree with him more than I disagree with him. So I would say I basically say I'm in the same boat. But I kind of got a little bit of a different mindset than your average Pan-Africanism and Pan-Africa and FBA, because I try to see us like I said, from being in America and driving around America. When a cop pulls me over, I don't think none of that matters. I think he just sees a black man. You know, whether I be FBA, Jamaican, whatever it is, they all see me the same way. They don't see any difference. So that's why.
Damn that. We ain't on jail. Listen, we ain't criminals or nothing like that. I
understand that. I'm not saying criminal, but I'm just saying they see me as I went to.
Of course, because they don't know, because they ain't doing background checks. But what I'm saying, what Pan-African can you say, is showing good integrity, or is that somebody that influenced you to get into Pan-Africanism? Was it Omar?
Well, actually, nobody influences me with anything except for my parents, and they're not here. I just look at things and I take the good out of it. Yeah, he's right about that. I agree with that. Well, she's right about that. I agree with that. But I don't necessarily let man influence me. I kind of like, my parents did that. That's the only people I give credit for that.
Bro, but do you know Pan-African is a Black American thing? So you would have had to be influenced by a Black American.
My parents. I'm keeping it real.
So your parents was Pan-African?
Yes.
So they passed it down to you and they say, hey, be African?
Yes. I would say that.
Wow, yeah. Okay.
I can't, you know what it is? I'm at the point where that's who made me and see things the way that I do. Not that me and my father used to go at it because my father was a war veteran, Korea. My father and my uncle were Korea/Vietnam vets. But where I disagree with them, especially my uncle, because he volunteered, I feel that we go out here and fight for America, but America doesn't fight for us. That was my difference of opinion with them. Like, I feel like we go into wars, we go into the Olympics, we do this, we do that, but then when I come back, I don't deserve reparations. So I have a little bit of an issue with that. I don't have an issue with no veterans, but I have an issue with, I'm American until it's time for me to give me reparations. Then I'm not American.
Right. So what about the African American? Do you feel like reparations is supposed to come from Africa or America?
Well, as far as me being in the United States, it should come from here, but it should also, I think they're a little bit responsible too. It should come
right. So you call yourself an African American? Do you call yourself African American?
Basically a black man. Yeah, black man, African American. I guess you could say yes.
Right. So you use the term African American. Did your parents use that term?
No.
They didn't use the term African American.
Not really, no. It's more or less.
It came out in 88, 89, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. But not really so much. They would just say you're a black man in America, after who was it, Jesse Jackson, whoever made African American more famous, the term. Because we were Negroes in the 60s, 50s and 60s. So it's just basically the cousin of, I guess they're all cousins, African American or brother and sister, African American, black, Negro, right. Negro, like that.
What Pan-Africans are you watching now? Like, who are some Pan-Africans that you know what I'm saying, that you checking out, that you like, yeah, man, like I'm watching. Huh?
Dr. Umar, you?
No, I said Pan-Africans. I'm not a Pan-African.
What about the guy Tariq? You consider Tariq Pan-African?
No.
No?
Okay. No.
Well, I would just say Dr. Umar. Basically.
Damn.
Basically. So what do you consider yourself? Just basically an FBA?
I mean, I'm a Cherokee. I'm an American Indian. I'm Cherokee Indian on both sides,
Okay.
I got a little bit of Blackfoot in me too. So my mom's dad was a Blackfoot. So
that explains the good hairline you got.
I can't say I'm from Africa and I don't have no lineage there. It just don't make
Understood. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. I that's what I'm saying. Like me, I'm one of those dudes where I'm at the point where when somebody says what they are, I just respect that. I don't always agree with it, but I just say, you know what? If that's what your lineage is, I respect that. I had to learn how to do that because I used to go back and forth with people about what I thought they was or what they wasn't, but I just had to learn that if that's how he or she sees himself, then I just have to leave it at that, even if I don't agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because some people are going to say I'm not, you know, some people are going to say I'm not this, I'm not that. So, you know, you say your lineage is you're a Cherokee, so I respect that. And that's almost like a native. I guess that's a native.
It almost like that's a native.
Native,
Yeah,
right? Native. I don't know if you consider yourself like the Native American Indians. That's what I mean. I didn't want to paint you with that brush.
I mean, it's a lot of you know, fugazi going on with that. Right. So you know, we try to just keep our, you know,
exactly.
But
no, I got a friend. She's a Cherokee Indian. Like her ancestors go back. A coworker. And yeah, she considered herself a native. She's the only real Native American that I know. Like literally her ancestors go way back generation.
Mm-hmm.
Generation, yeah, on my job. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. But like I said, I try to respect people. I don't always agree with them. Like I said, like I just read off some stuff because, like I said, some people they like Trump. There's things about him that I do like, but overall, I disagree with him. I think he has some bigoted ways about him. Everything that when I come on a live, I make sure I did my research.
Right.
You know, that's it. I mean, I won't just talk, or I'll talk to the people that are experts in that area, get there and then do my own little research, and then I come out. But like I said, everything that I said to them was fact checked as of today's date.
Salute. Hey man, fact check that stuff. Have that stuff fact checked, man.
Well, people don't. Well, the thing is, people sometimes when you're talking to people, they don't believe what you're saying when it's going against somebody that they might like.
Okay, yeah, facts is facts though. But man, listen, Barack Obama, we got to get up out of here though.
All right, yeah,
got to get up out of here.
Happy Easter if you celebrate. Good Friday, you know.
Yeah, hey man, Happy New Year to everybody. Salute, salute, salute.
Yeah,
all
our brothers and sisters in the panel or that's watching, you know, Happy Easter if you celebrate, Passover, whatever it is.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Salute, salute.
Yeah, well, I'll catch you next time, brother.
Yeah, man, we always on. Y'all know we back on Sunday, man. I love and appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all on Sunday. We gonna get it in, man. Happy New Year. Salute, salute.
All right, peace.
Peace, family.